Black business. I am black business. Tell me, are you black business? I am black business. Do you support black businesses? Listen, I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am black business.
I am black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am black business. I am black business. Are you black business? I am black business. Do you support black businesses? I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am black business. I am black business. Tell me, are you black business? I am black business. Do you support black businesses? Listen, I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world.
Hello, I'm Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader, an expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
Are you an innovative entrepreneur or business owner ready to embrace the future of business transformation?
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's crucial to adapt and pivot towards success in this dynamic landscape. At the Hello LLC, we are dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, offering a comprehensive suite of services that extend beyond the metaverse and 3D immersive experiences.
Our mission is to empower businesses and brands by assisting them in building, branding, systemizing, and automating their operations. We specialize in steering businesses from a two-dimensional existence to a thriving three-dimensional presence, where opportunities abound.
We help businesses harness the power of technology to work smarter, not harder, enabling them to operate efficiently and stay ahead of the curve. Our diverse range of services includes:
our Biz in a Box is a complete business solution package designed to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey. From strategic planning to digital infrastructure, we've got you covered. Your one app, one tap solution.
Our Motion Work AI videos transform your brand storytelling with our cutting-edge AI-driven video production, captivating your audience like never before.
Our 3D VR environments will step you into the future of immersive experiences. With our custom 3D virtual reality environments that engage and captivate your customers.
Lastly, in our Pivot membership program, we offer tailored guidance and support to either show you, teach you, or take care of the transformation process for you.
According to a 2023 study by Fundera, a staggering 28% of small businesses in the United States do not have an online presence. This statistic underscores the importance of embracing digital transformation. Having a website is more than just an online presence, it's a gateway to unlocking numerous benefits, including reaching a broader audience, showcasing your products or services, generating leads and sales, establishing trust, providing customer support, and maintaining competitiveness within your industry.
The Hello LLC is committed to helping you excel in all these aspects of modern business, not just limited to the metaverse alone.
Why should you choose the Hello LLC to navigate this transformational journey?
By partnering with us and harnessing cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, reduce operational costs, and enhance brand recognition, all while working with a company that holds integrity in high regard. Our commitment to ethical and principled business practices ensures that your journey towards success is not only innovative, it is also firmly rooted in trust and transparency.
Don't wait. Take the first step towards a brighter business future. Contact us today to explore how we can support you in developing a remarkable digital presence and immersive experience that will leave a lasting impression.
Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow professionals, please allow me to introduce myself. I am David Jones, the co-founder and CEO of the Hello LLC, where I am passionately dedicated to guiding individuals and businesses toward their own return on time investment. Time is my only competition. With over 20 years of experience as a corporate C-level executive, I bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the Hello LLC. My career journey has been marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence in marketing, strategy, and business management leadership. I have had the privilege of working with renowned Fortune 500 companies such as Xerox, American Airlines, Hilton, and Geico. However, what truly drives me is the transformational work we do at the Hello LLC. We are pioneering a new approach to business in the metaverse, where we empower businesses and individuals to build strong foundations, automate their processes and systems, while thriving in the ever-evolving digital landscape. More than just a 3D digital marketing agency, the Hello LLC is truly a community built on love, kindness, and integrity. We want more for you than from you. As I often say, collaboration is the new competition. In an era where time is the most precious commodity, I am here to guide you toward your own return on time investment, because if time was sold in stores, it would be sold out. With a deep commitment to excellence and a strong belief in the power of community, I don't just lead a company, I lead a movement into the future of business. Ladies and gentlemen, it is both an honor and a pleasure to be your guide on this remarkable journey. I am David Jones, and together, we will embrace a future marked by success, collaboration, and the transformative work we do at the Hello LLC. Hello stands for helping everyone live life optimally. So, let's make that pivot together and start living life optimally today.
Social media is evolving. It's more vibrant, more colorful, more energetic, and so are you. It's not just photos anymore. It's video, it's audio, it's subscriptions. And now there's Fanbase, a new monetized social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization for every user. No algorithms that shadow ban your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free and subscribe directly to your favorite creators for $4.99 a month. Plus, show some love by tipping on any post. Also, make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your followers by posting the amazing content you already create. And now, get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize, because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Hello, this is Israel, and I am CEO of Daydreams Interactive and author of Princess Planet. So, genius is common, and as a kid, I loved to daydream. Even as an adult, I loved to daydream. And when my daughter became 6 and loved princess characters, but we just could not find the diversity that showed her, we created our own characters. So, for instance, you have Princess Nulu right here. Princess Nulu is from Uganda, and her genius is that she loves to take care of animals. She can actually even listen and hear what they say. And then we have Princess Isabella right here. Princess Isabella, she's from Cuba, and her genius is biochemistry. One day she hopes to eliminate disease. Then we have Princess Nia right here, and Princess Nia is based off of my daughter, and she is what she wants to be, the greatest dancer alive. So that's her genius. So what's your genius? My genius is my imagination. Genius is common.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City, USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
And good evening, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC. It is committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I'm your business moderator this evening for the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, Black owners, entrepreneurs, and forward thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from all over the world: London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, North Carolina, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, cities all over the United States, and Mexico is where I'm coming from you right now. And the Black Business Network is a global community sharing business knowledge to empower, to inspire, to educate about businesses, right? And I want you all to make sure that you're watching us here live on YouTube, and also join us in the future in Metaverse in the Hello Plaza, that you can join Metaverse from your phone, your laptop, your VR headsets. Yes, the future is already here. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce you all to Dr. Tandra Price, the networking ninja. She's the editor-in-chief and publisher. She's a global networking strategist. She's a communication expert. She has over 30 years of entrepreneurship, coaching corporate leaders and employees. And more importantly, she is off of mutual trust, respect, and then collaborating with others. And I'm here to introduce Dr. Tandra Price. Let's bring her up. We're going to have a fireside chat, and she's going to tell us first and foremost, where did this networking ninja come about? For her to share that with us, we're going to get this going.
Hello. Thank you so much, David Jones, for that amazing welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely. So as I wanted to know, why do they call you the networking ninja?
Okay, so I have to do my famous networking ninja sign. You always got to bring some fun and excitement into networking. So every time I go, I always do my thing so people know, listen, we're going to chop it up. Okay, we're going to chop it up. But the networking ninja actually came from a client of mine because of how, aggressively are trying to really make sure that we do the right thing when we come out to networking. And we had an opportunity to take, some of my people or my people that I coach out to in the networking atmosphere to say, hey, this is really how we do it. I mean, this is how networking happens and how we can really maximize our time at every event we're at, whether it's virtual or in person. So I kind of got the name inherited from my friends, from my work, from the people that I coach. So it's pretty nice. I've just been using it ever since.
I love it. So, with you being the networking ninja, what are some myths that you have to overcome all the time that you just want people, to share, to know about?
You know what? Really, a lot of people always say that, I hate networking. Networking is just not my thing. But you know what? I think it's because we really don't know how to network. And I think we take the word networking and we cringe every time that, one says networking to us. But really, networking is just having a conversation. And I think sometimes when we put the word networking on top of what we're doing, it kind of just throws us off of our game. But I get a lot of times people's like, I hate networking. I don't want to go into networking. I'm going into a room full of strangers I don't really know, or even on virtual. But here's the thing I tell people all the time. When you walk into a room, just do a 360 panoramic view of the room. I mean, look and see what's happening in all aspects of the room. Because one thing that I do know is when a lot of times you go to networking events, they always send you a Facebook request, right? To be able to join their community and see what's kind of going on. But I always tell people to do research before you go to any event to make sure that you're really maximizing your time. But when you do that, they'll give you the Facebook request. Join the Facebook group. Guys, join the Facebook group because we are supposed to be at least meeting 3 to 5 people when we go to a networking event. Please do not go to a networking event where it's virtually or in person and you don't meet at least 3 to 5 people. We can do that easily when we join the Facebook group. Go on there, introduce yourself, tell them who you are, see if there's some common interest there. And if so, when you do get to the networking event, now you can match face with the name. And it makes it so much easier. It's kind of like that icebreaker I said. You have to break the ice real quick. So
yeah, and the energy that you bring and how you show up and how you present yourself is key. And how you did that raises the vibration, and that's something different. And I absolutely love that, and especially with us being able to share our story. Mm-hmm. And I think that's more so, when we talk about networking, being able to share your story and be authentic about sharing your story. And when we say authentic, I know that can be, that word, but really, truly just showing up as who you are. Because as we, grow up and as we go to these events, we start to, figure out that we're all the same. So, what would be a great networking story that you could share with us that, propelled you to the next level?
A good networking story would be for me is that, first of all, you want to be you want to be your authentic self because people want to do business with people who they know, like, and trust. And you're going to be that same person. So please don't try to put on a fake premise of who you want to be because you got to keep that up and that ain't going to happen. So I let people know this is the real me who you're getting. But the funny thing, the incident that I had with a story is that I actually went up to a lady and I was kind of telling her about, this is my first time at this particular event. And we were just sitting down having just a bland conversation, We didn't talk about business. We were just having like, hey, how are you? You from the area, nothing related to business. And let me tell you, that is really the best time to network. That's a best networking opportunity story, should I say, because when people can come in and just feel that comfort, that level with you, to be able to just kind of talk in general with you, then the business part comes. Let me tell you, it's about building relationships. We cannot be in networking and think it's a one-shot stop or that one shot. It takes some time. We have to marinate relationships. It's just, I always say, it's just like when you meet somebody for the first time or you trying to date somebody for the first time. Guess what? If the qualifications ain't there or we ain't got no mutual connection, guess what? You never get the next date. And it's kind of the same way with networking. You never get the next appointment. You never get the next opportunity. So I always say first impressions is everything, but the stories are really a true key to connecting, because really when you listen to a story, not only am I telling the story, but the people that I'm talking to is telling the story. And our key is to listen, to be the best listeners ever, because in that listening realm, you're going to find out so much about your prospect. You may not have the product and service for your prospect, but guess what? In our resource data bank that we build all the time, and we can pull out of our resource bank and say, hey, I got a referral for you. I know somebody exactly who you can connect with. And you know what? That is the best right there, networking, because when you can give a referral to someone who you just maybe not even met, that builds such a bond with you and that particular person. And we have to think about that, because networking is not for us. When we go to networking, guess what? Half of the time it doesn't work, because guess what? We're not trying to sell nothing at a networking event. People are just trying to have a good time and talk and communicate. We are not trying to get, I call it slap pitching. Okay, make sure y'all heard that right. Slap, I said slap pitching. So we're not trying to do that when we go to an event. We are really trying to really connect with someone and become friends with them and see how we can be of value to them in their business. So
yeah. And you're so spot on, because, this as us as the culture, we have to understand that other religions and other cultures around the world, that's their first part of business, is that we don't talk about business whatsoever. We get to know each other. We get to know each other's family. We get to know each other's name. And then we can be able to move forward. And so, with that being said, and this being on the Black Business Network, and it being about, helping these youngsters understand that they can be more than an athlete. They can be more than that producer. They can be more than what we're so meant out to be. What would be your advice to your, 6-year-old self, knowing what you know now?
Oh my God, what I know now. I mean, you know what? I would take my time. That's what I would do. I would take my time and not realize that everything it has to be in such a rush, with the way that, new technology. And now, back in the day, we didn't have all this technology. Well, it has some technology, but we didn't have all this, we were still doing things differently. But you know what? I would say to take your time, because I think the more you rush things, the more you mess up things.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we don't really think about it like that. But a lot of times we're so trying to just, I want to say, vomit on our prospect that, they never catch anything that we say anyway. It's like, let's take one or two things. When you go into a networking event, I mean, listen, I always say the best networking starts at the buffet line, but it starts at the back of the line. Because by the time you get to the front of the line, everybody would have given you all the information of who's in the room, who you need to talk to, and everything. By the time you finish, get up to the front of the buffet line. But I think we have to just stop and take our time and make sure that we're massaging the relationships the way we need to, because really our clients is in our back office. Our clients are in our back office. They're the ones who are a walking billboard. They are the ones who really take our business to the next level. But guess what? If we take our time to really miscegenate those relationships, grow them the way they need to be, they will be the best walking billboard for you. They will put you into rooms that you don't even know that you're in, because guess what? They're talking about you, because guess what? You've been clear on your message. They know exactly what you do, but more importantly, they know what you have done for them. So they can be the testimony and the reference to you, and to help you to grow your business so exponentially. We got to take our time and not know that it's in a hurry, and don't think that it's going to happen in 2 or 3 days. I know one thing about stories in networking is that they'll go and they'll present their business cards. Let me tell you, you know who the best gamblers are? Let me tell you who the best gamblers are. The best gamblers are those who just go to a networking event and trying to flip them cards. Okay, you're trying to flip business cards and hoping that you're going to land on the right one to get you that big deal hand. What is that, blackjack table or whatever? It doesn't work that way. We have to make sure that we take our time when it comes to building relationship. I want to be able to have some fun with somebody, get to know somebody. So.
Yep. And you mentioned technology, and you just mentioned business cards. And I remind people, that do business with us with our Biz in a Box, that business card is going in somebody's wallet, somebody's purse, somebody's cup holder, and they are not putting their information in your phone, and you ain't putting their information in your phone. So you just wasted your time. So, with that being said, especially with technology and the advancements that are happening now, and then after, the situation we had a couple of years ago, when that type of, networking went completely down. What would be your advice to somebody that is looking at this and being like, what, I do need to network? What would be your best advice of where they should start?
Well, you know what? The first thing I say every day when we wake up in the morning, guess what? We networking. And let me tell you what I mean by that, because you're having a conversation. Let me tell you, networking will never stop, because there's always going to be some type of trend, some type of something to talk about. You have to be, again, I'm going to go back to listening to your prospect when they're talking, because you know what doors you can open. They don't really know, because they're just having a conversation. That's all we're doing. But one of the things I would say is that right now, with the way that everything's going and how we've done things, I want to just take a step back, because when we talk about business cards, you're right. I have seen so many business cards been left on tables and the trash can and everything. Stop it. Just stop it. with this modern technology, pull out your phone because everybody got one. You carry it with you 9 times all the time. Guess what? At the end of your conversation, hey, you know what? Are you on Facebook, Instagram? Let's connect really quickly. Okay. It only takes just a few seconds. Do not walk away from your prospect without connecting with them. I already told you from the beginning, Facebook, if you join the group, there's a connection right there. But when you're in person, take out your handy dandy phone and figure out what is the best way they're on. What social media platform are they on? Because you want to be able to go back and see what they've been doing so you can reference and be able to comment, like, and share their information to be able to help them promote. See, one of the things about our magazine is our goal is each one promotes one. And we figured out a way how we can really promote. And you do it the same way when you're at a networking event. Stop collecting all that stuff. Stop being the blackjack table, flipping the cards. Guess what? Put them in your phone and make the connections and make that appointment right then and there. That's another thing. You know, I think a lot of times people fail at networking because they don't make the appointment. They don't close the deal. When's the next appointment? They'll get the information, sit there and talk to them, but they won't say, hey, okay, guess what? I know we couldn't get everything right now at this particular appointment, but hey, if you're available one day next week for a cup of coffee or something or a virtual chat, I would love it. What's your schedule look like? I mean, like, we have to show some urgency when it comes to networking too, you know, like, because guess what? Within 24 to 48 hours, you've forgotten about anyway. When it comes to networking, if you don't have something, or if you haven't made a memorable impression with your prospect, they're going to forget about you anyway. So why not collect their information? Why not do what you came in there for and not be able to waste your time? But going back to this new technology stuff, I think that one of the things I would say to someone coming in is to make sure that they pay attention and they do their research. That's exactly what I would say. I know that was a long answer.
That was perfect, because people need to understand that, especially as we move forward with technology. And a lot of people are still doing exactly what you're talking about, the business cards, you know, collecting the blackjack tables, and then thinking that people are putting that information in. That's why we share with people, you know, get a QR code where people can be able to get right to your information, book that consultation, get to all of your social medias and learn all about what you do. And so, you know, when you talk about, you know, mutual respect, when you talk about, you know, trust, you know, why are those things important to you?
Because you know what? I want to do business with people that I know that is ethical, trustworthy. I mean, because I want them to see the same thing in me. I want to see that they, you know, they took pride in passion in their business. Because I mean, when you see that, here's another thing. Let me say this real quick. Another thing, when people know when you're at a networking event, when you are actually desperate, okay? When you're desperate and you're trying to race through the whole conversation, you know what? Take time. Again, I wanted to say that earlier, but take time, because people can feel the desperation. But when you go back to when I'm talking about what's important to me, why I want to do business with people who I know, like, and trust, people want who's going to give me referrals. I give them referrals. We help them back in a mutual reciprocal way, but they have passion, you know, their vision. I can see their vision and where their vision is going. I can see the impact that they're making. Those are things that builds that trust and relationship, and doing what you say that you're going to do. Guess what? You can't put out products and services and then don't do what you say that you're going to do. That's the worst mistake that you can ever make. And we can't ad-lib this thing. We can't wing it. It's not about winging anymore. There are so much things that are going down the pipeline that is changing daily. If you're not putting yourself out of the box and looking at some of this new technology, or looking at some of this stuff that's happening just around us, economy wise, you have to put all that into a box. And guess what? We can't wing this thing. It's not time for winging. That's out. We got to be certain. We got to be clear about what we're doing, so our prospects will know that. They will feel that radiance, that energy from us, and they'll know that we're genuinely trying to help them. So that's why that's important to me. I want to be that person that, you know, people say, hey, you know what? I went to her. If something happened, you know, where she made it right. But I want them to know that, guess what? We're going to build this trust. We're going to build this relationship, because, you know, we're going to be helping each other. We're going to serve each other, and you're going to be able to see that within our business.
Yeah. And I think I know we have to get over this old mentality of you do you, I'm going to do me, and we going to see who gets to the top. And especially in our community, we all have heard our mom, our dad, oh, well, they ain't nothing. You just watch me, right? And we get that attitude and that energy, and that's, you know, rubbed off on us. And now collaboration is the new currency.
Oh, it definitely is. Let me tell you, we can't do this thing by ourselves. I say that all the time. I mean, I'm big on collaborations. We can't do it by ourselves. There's too many people out here in the world that are expertise that we can collaborate with. So I feel like when people try to be in this competition mode or whatever, you're just hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself because really there's no competition. What is for you is going to be for you. And guess what? If I have a client that doesn't do well with me, I don't mind handing them to them because guess what? It's all about the service that you give. A person is going to remember you and appreciate you and give you more referrals than ever when you show them that you care about them. Listen, we got to take ourselves out of it. We got to take our feelings out of it. We have to take ourselves out of the equation and know that we're trying to help our customer, our prospect, because we're all going to win. We're all going to win. And you have to know that if there's something that you can use from another person that can help make you even better, make your products and services even valuable, that's collaboration, guys. That ain't competition. That's collaboration. If I'm not good at building websites, my client need a website, and I have this person over here who can do it, guess what? My client is going to be grateful that I gave them that, because one thing when we get our clients, we want to be that one-stop shop. Okay, we don't want them to be able to have to travel to all different things because there's so much money being wasted out here. I talked about, you got to understand that whole economy, all this stuff that's going on, because people are spending thousands and thousands of dollars and they're not getting the right product. They're not getting the right service. So when they come to you, you want them to be like, okay, listen, I've been sit down, we didn't talked about it, we didn't, did your analysis, and this is where I can help you. When they come to you and you can't be that person, guess what? What did they used to say in telemarketing? If they would say, well, let me tell you, I don't know right now, but let me get back to you. Do you remember that favorite saying? Okay, let me get back to you. So we have to say the same thing in our business and say, hey, guess what? I'm not an expert in that, but I do know someone who can help you. Let me make a phone call and make that connection. And they love it. They love it when you can actually now make the connection and not have them do it on their own.
Yeah. No, and I think, one of the biggest things that I think that we have to be able to understand is that when we hear, networking, it's about giving value. How much value can you give? And really starting with that value. How can you make somebody feel? How can you raise that person's vibration? How can you raise their frequency? How can you help them understand to be in the present moment now and not worry about the past or worry about too much in the future, but everything that they have is right in front of them and being grateful right now. With you, coaching corporate leaders and with you helping other employees, share with me one of the most memorable testimonies that you can think of, that's gotten you to where you are now.
Well, one of the ones I could say is when we were working with the team and they didn't really kind of understand how to connect with their other coworker, and some of the techniques that we were sharing with them of different ways of just how to open up a conversation made all the difference. And from there, they were able to now have better conversation with each other. I mean, we showed them different techniques or, just the signs when you feel like maybe this is an uncomfortable situation or what you should do next. Or maybe just some professional key guidelines. A lot of times, we have to get back out of old school, okay? Because sometimes, when the conversation or somebody approaches us in a whole new different way, we tend to go kind of the opposite way. We try to get into that, listen, you can't tell me what to do and this, that, and the other. But there's always a professional way of being able to communicate. We do this thing, or I talk always about mastering the art of communication. So we have to we have to do the listening signals, and we have to understand that the conversation, there's actually three parts of a conversation, but there's two ways that we can actually handle the conversation to make it more effectively and efficiently so we can build a better relationship, a better communication with it. So that's one of the stories. She was so grateful at the end. She said, you know what? My relationship with my coworker really took another whole different level. After we kind of learned the techniques and strategies she showed us, now, listen, we're going to lunch together. Before we weren't even going to lunch, but now we have a way that we didn't kind of broke the barrier, the ice, to say, or took the elephant out of the room and said, now, listen, we can have a conversation. So when we kind of agree to disagree, we have a better way of communicating together with each other to be able to get that. So, it doesn't escalate to the next level.
Yeah. And I think another part of communication is also emotional awareness of because so often, you talked about that. You're not going to tell me what to do. I deserve you to respect me because look, it's the mindset and it's the mind shift that Dr. Eric Kelly talks about. Is you have to make that mind shift. And this is changing those habits, changing those conditioning ways, and being able to control our emotions and how we respond and how we react in life. Because a lot of the times us, reacting the way that we do sometimes doesn't set ourselves free. And one of my great mentors shared this with me. Do you want to be rich or do you want to be right? And those two things, it gets you two different aspects or two different views in life. And so it's really just being able to control yourself. And when you're able to control yourself and you're able to handle these situations, especially at networking events where somebody might say something or this person might say that, it's the emotional awareness and then you being positive and you bringing, solutions instead of the problems. And a lot of the times when you get all this ego, you get all this pride, in groups, it's up to you to be able to control your emotions, because at the end of the day, you have to live with you, and people are going to recognize that, and people are looking for that. And if you can do the opposite, then that's amazing. So what are some do's and don'ts at networking events that some of these people should know that they might be doing? Ooh, and if you ain't laughing, it's probably you doing it, right? When she goes through this list.
I would say probably some do's is again, don't listen. Do not be slap pitching. Just don't do it. Don't do that. You're gonna run somebody away quicker than quicksand. So don't do that. I would say make sure that you always have all your equipment fully charged. Okay, that's another embarrassing thing. A lot of times, you go into network event, make sure you got all your stuff that you need, charged phone and all that stuff, so you can make sure that you get the connections. I also say too, for those who don't like to kind of have a conversation, wear bright colors. Let me tell you why to wear bright colors, because when people see you in bright colors, it automatically drives a conversation to you, because they will say, oh my God, somebody, I'm telling you, proven example. Someone was wearing a bright orange outfit. The lady came up to her and said, oh my God, I love that bright orange, because it was so bright. But it started the conversation, because see, a lot of us introverts that don't like to talk or don't like to say nothing. I mean, we have to draw attention to us to get people to start talking to us. So please, that's another thing you could do to wear bright colors. Don't wear a lot of dangly jewelry, because guess what? You ain't trying to be shaking your head and making all this noise and can't hear what the conversation is. I would also say, let's go digital, guys. Let's get rid of those business cards. I'm not saying don't have a business card, but I'm saying digitally is the way to go right now. So make sure that you have that out prepared, and make sure that all your information is updated. I've got to say this. Do not go into a networking event and your stuff is not updated. Website, phone number, whatever, because the worst thing is going to happen. Nobody's going to be looking for you. They ain't going to hunt for you. The minute they click on your stuff and it is incorrect, guess what? You are out. And that could have been your best prospect. That's the prospect that could take you to the next level. So make sure that all your stuff is updated, and make sure that you kind of know the occasion of the event, so you can kind of craft your conversation around that occasion. I always say do research before you go to an event. Make sure that you know what kind of event you're walking into, so then you'll know the people there, you'll know the conversation to try to have. Again, there's so many do's and don'ts I can say, but those are a few, that are top off my head. But I think when we do our research and know who is going to be at the event, I think it makes it so much better for us to understand who our audience is. And you got to make sure that your target audience is there, or somebody who can be a part of that, because a lot of times people waste their time at networking events. We get so many offers. I don't know about you, Dave, but I get a lot of offers about going to a lot of events, and not every event is made for me, because my audience is not there, or my audience can be served from the people that are there. So we have to really think about, how we maximize our time in a day.
Yeah, knowing your target audience is key. And we remind people that all the time, especially not spraying and praying. And making sure that you're utilizing your time effectively, and you are putting yourself in the right position, especially as we do move forward, and not just these virtual events and the in-person events, but also as we move into the Web3, where it's a global e-commerce of being able to network with each other. So what are some trends and things that you're seeing within your business as, we enter into this AI and new technology?
You know what? Okay, so for my business, not only am I the network strategist, but I am the founder and owner of Tap In, that's TAPIN magazine. And one of the things that we're finding is that we're using the digital space so much to really move our message and really get our brand, our visibility and brand together. It has been such an amazing thing. I like the AI. I don't want us to really, solely depend on that, because you know what, we still have to make sure that the data that we are putting in or putting out is correct, and knowing that it's updated data and information. I think it's very good for, smaller things that we're doing, but when we kind of look at some bigger things, just give me an example. I had someone who was in the legal service and tried to use AI to do their research on their case, but guess what? It was so outdated, because remember, we got to think about the data when we talk about doing our research and make sure we're staying current on all the things that are a part of our industry. We have to make sure that we're doing the right things and making sure we're getting the right information before we even present to anybody. But anyway, it didn't go out as what they planned, but that is a prime example right there that I use, that we have to be careful with the AI. It's a great tool, not to knock it, but you know what? We still have to be more on top of what we're doing, especially because guess what? Our brand is the first thing that our consumers see. Guess what? It's the first impression. So, we have to make sure that we are coming right at all times, because you only sometimes get that one first impression. But I think moving forward in our business, in the magazine, we've been doing some amazing things in the digital space. Our whole goal was, when I started the publication, was to change the networking space, because we had to figure out a way for other people to promote one another. So our motto is each one promote one. So we put everyone on the front cover of the publication. By being on the front cover, you're going to send that to all your colleagues, family, friends, all your network. And guess what? It gives the other people that's inside the magazine an opportunity to get some promotion as well. And a lot of times we don't look at that, but guess what? Again, we're building walking billboards as we go. Publications are something that is so widely underlooked, but really need to be used in the space of what we're doing, because it can move so fast and it can put you in some doors and broaden your audience and really give you a bigger and wider connection.
I love it. I love it. And with that being said, share with the people, where they can find you at, what, specials or anything right now that you have going, a webinar, a masterclass, anything, that you can share with us, and then where people can find you.
So right now we are working on our LinkedIn bootcamp. Right now we're doing our LinkedIn workshop. You can go to my Facebook page, which is Tandra Price, or you can go to tapinmagazine.org, and you can also get it. There is a small workshop. We're going to try to figure out how to leverage your LinkedIn profile, because right now I'm telling you, there's a lot of profiles that are missing so much opportunity on LinkedIn because it is not being able to have the conversation. Then we're jumping into our LinkedIn bootcamp, which is going to be starting in January. Right now, we are looking at our holiday edition of our Tapped In magazine. So we are looking at, getting some amazing people to be in our holiday issue. But not only that, we are collaborating with the Black Business Network. So we now have a publication with Tapped In magazine in the Black Business Olympics. So we'll be pushing that out here real soon, and hopefully to be getting maybe some amazing people in our December issue. And I see David Jones. You could probably be one of our first people to be in our publication for the Black Business Olympics.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will definitely be honored to be a part of that. And, more than anything, it's about networking, and it's about us coming together. And I love the fact of you sharing with us that it's about collaboration and really, picking up on some of those things that you shared, that, hey, look, that old way of thinking is old and outdated, and we got to make this transition, and we got to make this pivot. And even with the AI, when you talk about it, we're only as good as the information that we put in. And us learning this information together, and us being able to teach one another how to use this AI and how to move forward and pivot forward is going to be key in all of our success together, because nobody makes it to the top of Mount Everest by themselves. We all have a rope attached to us, and we got to, stay together. So Dr. Tandra Price, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was absolutely a pleasure, and I'm more than certain we'll see more of you. You guys definitely go and reach out to her. Dr. Price, tell us one more time, where can people reach you at?
at TapIn, that's TAPIN magazine.org. And you can find me all on social media at Tandra Price. And that's it.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you. We'll see you what Genius is coming, and we'll see you on the other side.
You know it. Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, the Black Business Mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college, K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. Students, you may go, or should I say, you may donate to the students if you go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com, and you can donate to the scholarship fund. And students, children, you also have to go and register as well so you can get a hold of these funds, right? Because what we are doing is we are raising, right, money for laptops and up to $5,000 for 10 students. So definitely make sure you all go and register online. And today we want to make sure that we give a special shout out to our October 2023 sponsors from NC 100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rich Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia, a Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, BHS Associates, Margie McLean Foundation, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, McLean Shiny Global, Executive Women Success Institute, Superwoman Business Services, The Quality Coaching Company, The Hello LLC, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and the Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
So what we have to do is when we get in the spot, we need to create some spots for us. That's the main thing. We need to be able to be in a position where we're able to create those spots for us. For me, being an entrepreneur, I'm not just going to get a business and then leave you sitting high and dry. If you ask me some questions about entrepreneurship, I'm going to give you as much as I've received. I've seen people who made it, and then when you ask them, it's like, okay, now you have to pay me for the information, the same information I got for free. We probably in totally different cities. There's no way that we're going to bump heads or anything. We're not competing. Bring me up with you. And so I just think that whatever education that I have, then I need to be able to give that to my own as well. So create the spots. You can create the spots when you get there.
Hello, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. And my genius is helping women accelerate the path to success. You know, I was blessed to have strong women in my life who encouraged, motivated, and pushed me to do my best and to never even think about giving up on my dreams. So I say to women, we must show up to rise up. We have talents and potential, but who will see them if we don't speak up and get noticed? I know that women are a tremendous resource on this planet, and there is nothing more fulfilling than helping a woman tap into her full potential. I do this because I want to be a part of helping as many women as I can to show up, to rise up. I do this because genius is common.
Genius is common. And my genius is nutritional strategy. I am Shawnee Smith, the owner and creator of Can Do Spice. Can Do Spice was created because I knew that adding herbal and mineral supplements to my diet did not have to be boring. In fact, Because I'm a food enthusiast, I knew I could create something flavorful and explosive that also had the benefit of adding herbal supplements such as sea moss, bladderwrack, burdock root, and black seed, just to name a few. I invite you to take this journey with me where we come together and take control of our nutritional health. It is my way of sharing my genius, the gift of flavor and the healing power of herbs to the world. What is your genius?
Are you a forward-thinking entrepreneur or business owner? The world is changing faster than ever, and it's time to pivot and adapt to the future. Hello LLC is here to help you do just that. Hello stands for helping enterprises leverage leading-edge optimizations. Our innovative solutions can streamline operations, reduce overhead costs, and give you a competitive edge in a market projected to reach $5 trillion by 2030. By pivoting to the metaverse, businesses can tap into a rapidly growing market that is projected to be a significant part of daily life for 25% of Americans by 2026. As a full digital metaverse agency, the Hello LLC can help you create custom solutions to streamline operations, increase productivity, reduce costs, and drive brand recognition. Why should you pivot to the metaverse with the Hello LLC? By leveraging cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, and unlock new revenue streams. Contact us today to make the pivot.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S. African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, proved that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why Be Direct was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to Be Direct's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business lifecycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. But corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, Be Direct Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African, continental, and country-specific, integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training, masterclasses led by African industry execs, and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to Be Direct Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change, and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
I'm Kennedy Harris. My genius is being an entrepreneur. I'm the CEO of K-Lock, a company where I develop my very own line of kids supplements. I currently market my multivitamin for kids to help combat weak immunity. During the pandemic, research has shown that having a strong immune system is key to fighting off disease. My vitamins are for kids, but adults can benefit from them as well. I'm adding a proprietary blend to my supplement line. I want to create my own blend so that I have a competitive edge in the marketplace. Staying healthy is important to me so that we live longer and have healthier lives. My website is klockproducts.com. That is KLOCK. Genius is common.
Why do I do what I do? You know, my life coach asked me that a few years ago. And she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with State Said Marketing, one of your students. And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best.
So, first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you. How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world. Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone, doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with Media Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
Hello, my name is Kiasi Helm and I'm 14 years old. I think my genius would probably have to be setting goals and achieving them. I say this because ever since I was young, I always wanted to be an author, and at age 11, I ended up achieving this. But not only did I end up becoming an author, I ended up becoming a public speaker, a publisher, a business owner, all these great things. The name of my business is Written by Kids Publishing Company. I decided to start this company because I thought it was important for me to help kids my age express themselves through literacy and just achieve their own goals. Because to me, achieving goals is the best thing in the world to feel. It's you just achieving things and aspirations that you set for yourself. And I know that everybody is capable of this, because even if you don't end up achieving the goal, you still tried your best, and that's the most important thing. And everybody is capable of this because genius is common. Thank you.
One thing's for sure, now more than ever, content creators deserve to get paid. And guess what? We're all content creators. And now there's Fanbase, the new subscription social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization, no algorithms that slow your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free. Plus, subscribe directly to your favorite creators and brands for $3.99 a month. Or make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your following by posting the amazing content you already create and now get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize, because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
And good evening, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC. Hello is committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, Black business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, future thought leaders worldwide. And we have speakers from London, from Singapore, from Africa, from Japan, from North Carolina, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, all cities across the United States. I'm coming to you live from Mexico, Guanajuato, Mexico to be exact. And the Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, to inspire, and educate businesses about businesses. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, you can come and watch this in the metaverse in Hello Plaza from your cell phone, from your laptop, from your VR headset. Yes, we are already in the future. And speaking of future, ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing next guest, teacher Melanie Warren. She is an amazing friend. She's an amazing entrepreneur. She is an amazing mother with her 3 children and her husband. She's a financial literacy coach, right? Not only that, the best thing I love about this is that she shared with us is that financial literacy is caught, not taught. And she teaches family investments. She teaches home-based businesses. She teaches you how to take your passion and turn it into profits. And also she has her own podcast called Mommy Talking Money, Mommy Making Money Moves. And today, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to bring the fire to you all, especially you parents and entrepreneurs out there. You want to understand how to help your child become a millionaire. And that is what teacher Melanie Warren is going to be talking to you guys about today. And so we're going to get her up and going. And as always, genius is common. And I'll see you on the other side. How you doing, teacher Melanie? There we go.
All right.
Loud and clear.
Well, hello, David. Thank you so much for this opportunity. This amazing platform. Okay, awesome. This is such an exciting time. Oh my goodness. You know, when I think about financial literacy, as you said, financial literacy is not taught, it's caught, right? And you're like, what does that mean? We get caught working, grinding, and paying bills, and we realize, boy, I wish I had known this before I became an adult, right? I wish I had known it. But listen, this is the time where you're going to know, parents, on how you have the ability and you have the power to teach your children financial literacy. So, like David said, I am a mom to 3 daughters, right? 9, 11, and 12. So, you know, my house is always an adventure. But one thing I realized coming from the educational system, hence Teacher Melanie, I used to be a classroom teacher and also a district administration. And as much as I love education, what I did not love is how, first of all, they put our children in the box, but then they do not equip our children to be lifelong learners, right? Those life skills, which they used to have at one point, but now they've taken them away, how to manage their money. It's one thing to learn about Columbus, right? Who sailed the ocean blue in 1492, right? And said, discover America. But does that help our bottom line? And so now, as parents, we want to raise financially sound children, right? We want to raise our children to be caring, to be helpful, to be kind. And we also want them to be individuals that can design the life that they want. And so one of the ways that you can do is teaching them financial literacy. And so, as David said, I am a financial life coach, right? I do all things as it relates to financial funding from the womb to the tomb. Okay. I like that, from the womb to the tomb, as well as making sure that you have ideas and strategies, that you have the ability, right, to always have another stream of income. And so one of the ways, so I hope, first and foremost, right, as it says, Teacher Melanie, I want you to make sure you have that pen and paper, right? You have that ready to write and take notes, or have some type of digital device that you can take notes as well. Because I'm going to share some things with you that you probably knew, but there's some things you did not know that you can be able to do and implement for your children, right? And guess what? This is not just for parents. This is also for grandparents, guardians. These are some things that you're going to be able to implement to your little loved ones to make sure that no matter what stage of life, right, they are financially sound in the process. So one of the things I want to talk about is starting early, right? You want to be able to start investing in for your children early. That means as soon as they come out of womb, right, you have started some type of an investment account. Now, there's a plethora of different types of investment account. Some of them is called an UTMA, which is a uniform transfer minority account, or an UGMA, right, which is a uniform gifted minority account. Now, what this allows you to do, like I said, it allows you to be able to start investing into your child's future, right? And this has nothing to do with college, right? This is not for a college fund. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But now what ends up happening is now you're contributing to your children's future, that when they become of age, that money belongs to them. The other thing, what happens is that now it's going to put them to the ability, or maybe they want to start a business, right? Maybe they want to buy their first house or first car. Guess what? They won't have to come to you because now you've already prepared for that already. Now, the money that is being into that account, once again, it belongs to the child. And so now they can take that money, right, and take that money and put it into additional investment because now you started early. Now, this is going to allow them to have money to grow tax-free over time. Win. Okay? Tax-free over time. Now, as we get into this, right, with an UTMA and UGMA, I want to lead you to this word entrepreneurship. Promote entrepreneurship. Yes, you can promote entrepreneurs from the time they are born, where you can hire them in your home-based business, right? Or even if you don't have them, you can hire them in your business. It allows them to have tax-free money. And now what ends up happening as you are hiring your children in your home-based business, now they have the ability to learn work ethics, and they will also learn financial skills. But this is another powerful thing when you hire them in your business. You can start their retirement account early. Yes, a custodial Roth IRA. And if you contribute, depending how much you pay them. Now, in the United States, you can pay a child up to $12,500 without having them to pay taxes. All right. And now you take that amount, that $12,000, you take that and you have the ability to write it off per child. So like myself, I have 3 children. I now pay my children up to $12,000 without them having to pay taxes. And I get the benefit. Now, let me share something with you. They're not getting that money. I've opened up accounts for them where that money is being transferred to, right? And now different things that they want to be able to do, they're paying for it. But now I'm getting more benefit as opposed to just having an account, or, you know, they want to do ballet. My daughters want to do ballet. If they want to do all these things, now I don't just have to pay it. Now that's coming through their account that is already established, which now I have the ability to write it off in my business. Ding, 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 ding. Guess what ends up happening? Now I have the ability to keep more money in my pocket because now it's a deduction. This is the power of promoting entrepreneurship, right? So now you have the ability, like I talk about, encourage creativity and entrepreneurial thinking, whether it's starting from a small base business. My daughters make jewelry, okay? They make jewelry. So guess what now? Because of that business that they're having to establish, oh my goodness, now it's putting them in the position they can have a custodial Roth IRA. Let me say that again. A custodial Roth IRA, because now they have earned income. And now this earned income is growing, okay, tax-free, because it's going in after taxes. When it comes time for them to take that money out, they will not have to take that. They would not have to pay taxes on that money. This is the other powerful thing. You can max out the Roth IRA, the custodial Roth IRA, up to $6,500 per year. By the time they get to retirement, they will be a multi-millionaire. Case in point. Now, we all heard of Drake, right? I'm sure all of you heard of Drake. So that picture where Drake's son drew, that picture, now, you know what he did? He took that picture, hired his son, now is paying him. So now Drake is going to get a lot of benefits, plus his son. Son is 5 years old. Do you see the power of when we start early and really planting that seed, that by the time they get into our distinguished days, 40, 50, all right, 60, they'll be already sound. And this is the thing I want you to understand, that retirement is not an age, it is a number. So they can be retired by the time they're in their 30s or their 40s. Why? Because you started to help them understand the money game sooner. And so as you think about this, and we think about investments, you want to make sure that investments are diversified, right? Choose diversified mixed stocks, bonds, mutual funds within the custodial Roth IRAs, which is going to help grow their wealth over the long term. Do you see the power of this? This is the power. And then as you educate them on the compound interest, right? Compounding, what means money is working. They're not working for it. The money is working because money is a tool. And so now, if you ever heard of this, I want you to write this down. I want you to write down the rule of 72. This is something that needs to be taught in school. The rule of 72 says this. For example, say mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, you have $10,000. And you want to put this $10,000 in the vehicle where that money is going to be growing. Now, if you want to find out how much that money is going to be growing, right, at a particular rate of return, say, for example, at a 12% rate of return, you take 12 and you divide that in 72, and that's going to let you know how long it's going to take that money to double. So if you have $10,000, and by the way, you took it, it's a one-time deal. You didn't add another nickel, another dime, another quarter, none of that. You took this money. You're just like, well, you know, I want to have this money work for my child or my grandchild. Guess what? It's going to take that money every 6 years to double. Do you know what ends up happening? That by the time it gets to age 70, I believe it's like 72, that money would have already been into the millions way before that, just by compounding, right? The good side of compounding. And now, as you're teaching these investment strategies, educating your child about the various investment strategies, how about teaching them dollar cost averaging? I want you to write that word down. Dollar cost averaging. So you already wrote down rule of 72. Good job. But I want you to write down dollar cost averaging. Listen to this. Dollar cost averaging is simply this, where each and every month you are consistently putting money into an account. That is all it is. It's a big word, right? That is all it is. Money is consistently being put in an account to grow. Now, you can use this for long-term, buy and hold to get maximum returns. But that's all it is. And we've heard this term. I didn't realize what it was until I'm like, when I got into the money again, I was like, that's all it is. It's just a systematic way each and every month money is being saved or invested. Yes, that's all it is. But the other thing I want you to do with your child when they have the capacity to understand is set financial goals. This is where you're going to help your child set clear financial goals for their investments within these accounts, right? Such as for college, and we're going to talk about that in a second. A down payment for a home or a retirement. And as we're teaching these things, we have the ability to teach them how to contribute to windfalls. So what I mean by contributing windfalls, for example, you know, a lot of times now we're getting into the holiday the seasons, you know, everybody's excited, the festivities are happening. We're ready to buy all these gadgets and toys. And sometimes you buy these gadgets and toys, and within another week or so, the excitement has gone, right? We spent all this time and money, but the excitement has gone. But what now you can have the ability to do is help people say, you know, by the way, okay, you can buy them a little something, but how about to have some of that money go in their investment for them? Yes. Put it in some type of event that you've already sent forth. Okay. You can send them a link. They click on that link, that money goes in, and it's going to show that they contributed to their future, by the way. Instead of having all that clutter in the house where you're tripping over, they can't find the pieces. Like if you're like me, I can't stand the little pieces because you step on it, you can't find them. Who needs that? Right? But just encouraging your child, right, or family members to contribute to these accounts, such as when it's their birthdays, to say gifts. There are these custodials that's going to accelerate their wealth building. Oh my goodness. Listen, do you see what's happening? Do you see now we're putting ourselves in the position now we're changing our language. We're not just wanting to be consumers, but truly be lifelong wealthy earners just by doing a little thing each and every day, each and every month, consistently for your children. So let's talk about college planning. Let's talk about college planning. There's a couple of things that we can do, right? Because like, what does that have to do with being a millionaire? For first of all, education. But not only that, but not allowing them to have to take out student loan debt, which is going to now come into their millionaire status. Because they have to pay this student loan debt, which becomes a demise for the rest of their life. No, we're about making sure that if they decide to go to college, they're good, right? And so if they have to work their way through college, guess what? Parents, guardian, it is okay. Do you hear what I said? It is okay, because when I say they will thank you later on, because this is the thing about student loan debt, that even when it's in deferment, do you know that it gets charged interest per day? So you're like, well, I only borrowed $20,000, but you've constantly putting in deferment or forbearance. And you're like, all of a sudden it's now gone up to $20,000 to $40,000 or even more. And now you're paying this bill that's supposed to help your child's future, but they're now having to pay for it for the rest of their life. But now because you started small from the beginning, you started sooner than later, now they have money to pay for college, maybe to buy their first car as well. because you've put it things. So with college funding, whether that's going to be, you have a couple of them. You have a Coverdell, okay? You also have a 529 plan. Now, these are the things you want to be mindful of to determine if which plan is going to be suitable for your child. Now, with a 529 plan, the parent, guardian, you are still the owner of that account. And what ends up happening is this, that the child is the beneficiary. So if they decide they do not want to go to college, that money reverts back to you. Now you can take that or use it for yourself or somebody else. Now, with the other thing too, with the 529 plan, that a lot of people don't realize, that you can use it to pay for private education from K to 12, which is up to $10,000 per year. So maybe you're like, I want my children to have an amazing education. I don't want them to be a part of the public school. I want them to go to private schools so they can get this amazing elite education, but I don't know if I can afford it. But you can afford it if you are investing each and every month into a 529 plan or some type of investments. You can do that up from K to 12. Now, the Coverdell has some different stipulations, right? They have a cap on the top, how much you are able to save or invest, as opposed to a 529 does not. So, but a Coverdell does have its benefits, but you have to see if it's going to be beneficial for you, depending on once again, your financial goals for your family. But this is another thing. Do you know, as it relates to college, that not all children are meant to go to college? The other thing too, it's okay. That does not mean they're not going to have a great financial life. But this is something that you can do or encourage them. So the financial service industry is an industry that's usually pale and stale. It's a male-dominated, mostly more white males. And this industry does not have a whole lot of our beautiful chocolate children. All right? But guess what? With the financial service industry, guess what ends up happening? They can get their license, whether that's the life insurance license, an investment license, with this industry, and you don't need to have a college education. You don't even have to have a high school diploma whatsoever. Do you all know that? Now, these licenses help them to make millions of dollars by understanding the money game. Do you know that? They now have this ability to do that with these types of license. But by the way, that don't have a whole lot to be able to get them. So getting into the financial service industry is really one of the ways that you can help your children get into the marketplace, right? Understanding stocks and bonds, and while they're learning, while they're getting their license, as well as now they can help you, your families, aunts, uncle, cousins to set up their financial future while they get paid. So no longer will they have to work at the mall or they have to work at the fast food. They can get their license within the financial service industry, because you only need to be 18 years or older. And the other thing too, you cannot have a background. All right, because we're dealing with people's money. But this is the opportunity that is out there when it comes to creating and helping our children become millionaires. And so as we're thinking about them to becoming millionaires, right? Now we're showing them how to monitor their investments, right? How to keep a close eye on the performance of the investments and make the adjustments so it aligns to the goals and dreams that you have for them. And they're on this journey together. Listen, guys, one of the most powerful things that has been for me as a parent is when my children see their money growing. Now, the language is when they get money, they're just like, oh, can we go to the store? They're just like, wait, can we first give a portion, but is this going to go to my investment account? Absolutely. So they're just like, I just want things. I want things. I want things. No, it's just like, no, you don't want everything, but you want to make sure that you have those things that you need. So later on, you can get what you want because you can afford to. And I can tell you, so one story particularly is when my youngest said to my middle daughter and said to her that they had some money. Her money ran out because you know, we had a little family. So if they broke something, of course, they, you know, had for it. So she's like, well, I don't have any money. So my oldest said, I'm going to go ahead and let you borrow some of mine. You can go ahead and borrow. So they were so excited and everything. And they're telling about what they did with it. And so my oldest said to her, don't forget, I lent you that money. And just like a whip, my youngest said to them, oh, to my middle daughter, by the way, you are officially in debt. How phenomenal is that? They got it. They totally got it. But here's another opportunity that has. So as I was talking about college, do you know, as parents, that you can now purchase, and this is something that's been in existence for a very long time. You can purchase a property for your child, right? Now, this is the thing. The child is the one that's purchasing it, right? You are co-signing on this property for them. Now, this is the power of this. This is called a kiddie condo loan. It's an FHA loan. But this is what ends up happening, where you can do house hacking, where now that child would not have to pay for that mortgage because they can get some roommates. So say you bought a townhouse or a condo, maybe it has 2 bedrooms, maybe it has 3 bedrooms and what have you. Now that place has maybe multiple beds, maybe 1 or 2 in the place, and your child can have their own room. They have some roommates. The roommates are now paying the mortgage, paying the rent. So what ends up happening now is that now your child gets into this business of property management skills. So now you're teaching them the value of property management skills, including tenant relationships, right? Property maintenance. We know that real estate is one of the most lucrative industry when it comes to wealth buildings. Most millionaires have made their millions through real estate. So now you're giving them a hedge because now you've brought this property for them, which they've had to qualify in a sense, right? But now they have the ability because now you've set them up for success with this property using house hacking. They didn't have to pay for it. Now they have money. So instead of they calling you and saying, Mom, by the way, I need $10. I need this. Guess what? The mortgage has been paid because of the roommates that they have. Now they have extra money that they continue to live and have their needs provided as they were. Because we understand, right? College could be expensive. And we know those phone calls, because I remember the phone calls I would have to call my parents when I need something. But now they won't have to do that because you set them up for success. So it's called the kiddie condo loan. And you add the house hacking process by having roommates to pay for the mortgage. This is the power of it. The other thing too, as to help your children, to help them to qualify in building them credit, is putting them on your trade lines if you have good credit. Now, when you put them on their trade lines, right, you're paying your bills on time, you have amazing credit, right, 700 or beyond, and you put them on that. You don't give them the card, but now when it comes time for them to need to qualify for something, guess what their credit score is going to be? Whatever yours is, probably even higher as well. Because now you've been proactive in putting them on your trade lines. This is the things we don't get taught in school. We get caught in. These are the things that's leading your children to be able to have that millionaire status sooner than later. This is the power right here with trade lines, right? Your credit, putting them on there. Now, as you're gradually building up this wealth empire, one of the things you can do with them is find out, okay, what is it, that thing you want to do, right? To help determine how much money they need so they can retire early, which is called their FIN, their financial independence number. The FIN number is this. That number is going to let them know how much money they need in order to live a life that they don't have to work. All right. Now, mind you, we want them to be able to be productive individuals, but maybe they want to retire at age 35. What is that? What is that number? What is it that they're going to need? And so now you're preparing for them. Now, when it comes to helping them to get into this status of millionaire status, of course, it's always very active, very, very important that they have professional guidance. Okay, professional guidance. And they're also connecting with the different tools that are out there that's going to help them to make sound financial decisions. So consulting with a financial advisor, a financial expert, shameless plug, right, myself, to make sure that they are constantly in that plan and purpose that you have for them, because now they have those investment vehicles and strategies in place. And so when we think about all these different entities and investing and savings and all that happens, the other part that needs to add in is tax planning. Yes, tax planning. Because now, as we're teaching them, the implementing the tax strategies that are made, right, because of having a business, because of having a retirement plan, right, because of doing dollar cost averaging and having these college funds. Now we have to make sure that they understand how the system is made with taxes as it relates to business and as it relates to investment, right? Because one thing about it is that when they understand the importance of having to pay less taxes, what ends up happening, they have more money that is working for them, more money that is saving and investing. So understand why they need to have a business, okay? Why it's important to have a business, because now they're able to keep more money. They have ability to write things off because a business is in place. Hence why I encourage you parents, if you don't have a business, that you do have some type of home-based business. Start with where you are. It is something that is essential because the system is made. The system is made for this. Either you are working to pay somebody else's taxes, right, as an employee, or you have a business that somebody can pay your taxes because you have a business. And now you can write things off. And so when we teach our children, that's why it's so important about entrepreneurship that is in place, because now you're setting them up for success. Absolutely setting it up for success. So one of the things I want to share with you as well is that now you can leverage how you live life more just by the mere fact of putting these things in place, whether that's college funding, whether that's buying properties and having them to qualify while you co-sign, because they can't quite co-sign it yet, they're in college, but you're putting this in place. Now they have something working for them just as hard as you were working for them, right? Now they can diversify their portfolios. Now guess what ends up happening? They're asking money from you less because these things are in place sooner than later. I love when I get to sit with parents and they have children to join in on the conversations, right? As it relates to financial literacy, and the eyes that open up for the parents as well as the child. They're just like, I didn't know that. Or the parents say, I didn't know that, right? And so now they understand why we have to do what we do and make the sacrifices that need to be met sooner than later. Here's another issue. I wouldn't say an issue, actually. Case in point. So when your child now starts getting their intern or they're starting working, right? And this money is coming in. Do you know, I'm going to share this with you, that if they started saving at age 22, listen how powerful it is. From age 22, $500 a month for the next, say, about 7 years, right? 7 or 8 years. $500 each and every month, that by the time they get to age 67, they will have over $2.2 million. Oh, this is the catch though. They've only saved that $500 consistently each and every month, right? Doing that dollar cost averaging, by the way, guess what? For only those 6 and 7 years. They would not have to save and invest anymore if they did not want to. If they did not want to, because they did that from the time they were age 22 to age 28, 29, all depends, they will be a millionaire and they would not have to invest anymore. Why is that? Because of compound interest. Because money is working for them. They're not having to work for it. That's why it is so important, parents, guardians, that whatever you do, you make sure that they are also saving but investing. Because when you invest, you're building wealth. If you're saving only, you're not building wealth, you're building dependence, because that money will run out. It's not growing. It's not keeping up with inflation. When money is being invested, money now is keeping up with inflation with the proper vehicle. That's why mutual funds are so important. Stocks are important. ETFs are important, because now you can put yourselves in a situation where you can get a rate of return at 6, 9, 12. Because on average, okay, and we hear this word inflation, on average, inflation goes up about 3% each year. But to be honest with you, and where we are, it's like 6, 7. It all depends on where you live. So if money is not growing at a rate that inflation is, to keep up with inflation so you don't lose buying power, then what ends up happening, you have less money. That's why I always encourage you, yes, you need to save for emergencies, but you also need to invest. Because when you look into see how much a traditional savings account is, less than 1%. So that means you're losing buying power. So that's why parents, I say this, I encourage you, make sure you're also investing as well. You're putting it into diversifying portfolios. You're educating them on the importance of compound interest. Not the bad side, right? That's credit card debt, but the good side in investments as well, right? Teaching them the power of how money can grow at an exponential rate over time. This is what you have the ability to do. So what I want you to do, one of the things I want you to make sure you do is do this, right? That make sure you go to teachermelanie.com, because I'm going to, in the process of offering courses that's going to help you and your children to be empowered. Not only that, but it's going to be courses, David, which is going to be so phenomenal, because a lot of times when the parents say it, the children is like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. But when somebody else says it, it's golden, right? And so with this course, right, depending on, it's going to be different levels from the ages from elementary, middle school, high school. I like to call it adulting, so that's college, where they're going to understand the money game sooner than later with their support as well.
I love it. I love it. And that's on the Biz in the Box at teachermelanie.com. I absolutely love it. And I wish parents had you. I wish my parents had you when I was, growing up, and just you understanding the value between investments and saving, because my father would always say, boy, make sure you're saving, make sure you're saving. But what my father didn't share with me is, hey, invest in this, and scared money don't make money, right? And we continue to stack all this cash, but yet we don't invest in the right things. We invest in the wrong things. So I greatly appreciate you joining us, Teacher Melanie. It has been a blast to have you share this valuable information that should go in one ear and literally be plugged up on the other side and start in people's parents, children, everybody. If you don't have any kids, right, go share this with somebody that does have kids and get them in front of Teacher Melanie, because she has been absolutely amazing. So with that being said, Teacher Melanie, we greatly appreciate you joining us, ma'am. It's always a pleasure to have you on the Black Business Network. So thank you, ma'am, so much.
Thank you so much, David. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to this scholarship fund, or you also can use the Cash App that's on the screen as well. And not only that, students, make sure that you go and register for this event as well. We can't collect all of it and don't know where to find you at. So make sure you go and register and tell your parents, hey, look, this is for my future. And so with that being said, we want to thank our sponsors for October 2023, and that would be NC 100, the Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rich Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, BHS Associates, Margie McLean Foundation, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, McLean Shawnee Global, Executive Women Success Institute, the Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Company Services, the Hello LLC, Lee Entertainment, Artists App Design, and of course, the Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Are you aware that showing off your expertise can gain customers and position you as an expert in your industry? Consumers need confidence to purchase, so let us showcase your knowledge by interviewing you for a 3 to 5 minute video. We'll position you as an industry expert with a customized interview-style video, and for a limited time, we'll cover all production costs. Click this ad or call now for all the information. You'll want to experience the same 5-star service our customers love. So take advantage of this one-time offer. Click this ad or contact us now.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pod TV, IBM TV, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Sign up today. Spaces are limited, and we will see you there. Dr. Eric Kelly III, and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City, USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
You are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics are essential platforms for Black business owners globally. They provide the tools and support you need to succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Join us today as we collaborate together with businesses from around the world to support our children, students, and young future entrepreneurs, Black businesses and corporations. We raise funds for students going to college and young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be business owners, and we invite you to be a contributor today. Visit the website www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to connect with and learn more about how the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics can help you not only share your amazing business story to businesses, but also serve future generations. Hello, my name is David Jones, CEO and co-founder of the Hello LLC, where we help businesses build a culture, brand and experience, and leverage technology to pivot into Web3. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into Roku, Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, Twitch, and Google Podcasts. Tune in, turn on, and let's thrive.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City, USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
And good evening, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC, and Hello is committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. And the Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and forward thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from all over the world, from London to Singapore, to Africa, to Japan, to North Carolina, to Chicago, to New York, to Los Angeles, and all the cities around the United States. I myself am coming to you live from Mexico, Guanajuato, Mexico, to be exact. And the Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, to inspire, and to educate businesses about businesses. And I want to remind you guys all that you can go and visit the Black Business Network in the Hello Plaza in Metaverse. Yes, I said the third generation of the internet, from your cell phone, from your laptop, from your VR headsets. And all you got to do is go to thehellllc.io and boom, there's a big button there and it'll drop you straight into the metaverse. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have our next special guest Miss Angela Baptiste. She is a leader in business to sales. And not only that, she has her own business, Inspire. She has been in the operations in telecommunications for 26 years. I've been there. It is a doozy. And not only that, she's won several top level awards. She's coached and trained with John Maxwell, which helped her start her business. And now 3 things that she lives by is uplifting, inspiration, and motivation. And I love it. Miss Baptiste, please welcome to the stage. How are you doing today?
Having me. Doing really well. How are you?
I am doing amazing, ma'am. It is always good to see you. As
Yes,
always,
same
I
here.
love your energy. I love your share. And as always, genius is coming. I'll see you on the other side.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It's such a blessing, right? We got to be here today. And for the past few months, we've been talking about reaching and achieving our goals, striving for those visions, our ideal vision, what we're looking for. So today, going back into the topic of stretching yourself and reaching, setting those goals and attaining them, right? Today, I'm talking about making each day count, embracing the challenges with positivity and growth. So that's what we're talking about today. So whatever your goals, whatever your vision, whatever you're dreaming, know that each day must count in order to get to that finish line. So in this journey of life, we all encounter obstacles and difficulties, don't we? I don't know about you, but yes, each and every day, there's some challenge, some difficulty that we face. Challenges are really an integral part of the human experience. However, what sets apart those who thrive from those who merely survive is the ability to make each day count, to embrace the opportunities, the challenges with a positive attitude and a commitment to personal growth. It was Vince Lombardi who said the difference between a successful person and others is not lack of strength, not lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. So that's really deep. The difference between being successful and not. It's not because of lacking of strength or lacking of knowledge, but not having that will to get to that. So, wow. So being able to understand those challenges, knowing that life isn't a smooth path, it's more like a roller coaster. Some days we're on the mountaintop, right? And it feels really good to be on the mountaintop. But guess what? Sometimes we're down in the valley. And how, my golly, does that feel good? No. When you're down in the valley and you feel like you can't get up, that's hard time. Ups and downs, twists and turns. It could be personal setback, a professional challenge, or even a global crisis. We recently went through COVID and we knew that what that looks like, right? For 2 years, a lot of us were stuck at home and really couldn't do anything, lost a lot of loved ones, right? So we don't ever know, right, what the setback is, but it's being able to know that yes, the challenges are going to come, but do they leave us feeling overwhelmed and disheartened? Or do we recognize that it's essential to remember that we're not defined by the challenges we face, but by how we respond to them? So how are we responding to the challenges? Are we reacting? And, when we react, then we're not thinking, we're not, reviewing and going through all the process of coming to the right decision making. But when we respond, we're able to make the right decision based on the fact that we are not being spontaneously reacting. We must always remember that success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that was Winston Churchill. He said that it takes a positive attitude, right? And there's power in having a positive attitude. Being able to maintain a positive attitude can be a game changer in dealing with the challenges that we face. It's all about having that positive mindset that could help us to weather any storm. A positive attitude is not about ignoring problems, but approaching them with optimism and a belief that you can overcome them. This is really a mental shift, right? Because a lot of people, when they fail, they will give up. But recognizing that failure is not final is a big deal. And just approaching that from that mental mindset is a big mental shift that can make a tremendous difference in your life. Knowing that the only disability in life is a bad attitude. Have you ever met someone who just has a bad, nasty attitude? Do you really want to be around them? No, not at all. And that just changes the whole dynamics, right? And if you have a bad attitude, can you really face the challenges and the difficulties that life throws at you? Well, I beg to differ that with just changing that mindset, right? And changing from that bad attitude to a positive attitude will make all that difference in the world and help you to achieve whatever your goals and your dreams are. A positive attitude definitely has the power to improve your mental and physical health, strengthen your relationships, being able to increase your overall well-being, right? Just by embracing that growth mindset. You think about all the subset of your relationships. What if you had a positive attitude and you embrace that with those relationships? Would that positively impact how you go about and those relationship? Would that improve your relationship? I would think so. So just having that growth mindset will increase your overall and strengthen your relationships and your whole overall well-being. A critical aspect of making each day count is embracing that growth mindset that we've been talking about. This mindset is based on the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When you adopt a growth mindset, challenges become opportunities for learning and improvement. Strategies, in everything we do, we have to have strategies. We need to strategize how we could do that. And so, yes, developing a strategy to have a growth mindset, to be having that positive mindset is a great idea in order to achieve those goals that we've been talking about. Yes, it's okay to have that big dream, right? Though that ideal vision of where you want to be in the next 5 years, and developing those goals and putting that action plan. But if those habits are not formed and developed, and that positive mindset, that positive attitude, that growth mindset is not instituted, then you will not achieve those. So yes, there's certain strategies for fostering that positivity and growth. So how can you maintain a positive attitude and cultivate a growth mindset in your daily life? I'll tell you some strategies. A big one is practicing gratitude, right? How about starting each and every day by reflecting on what you're grateful for? This simple exercise can just shift your focus to the positive aspects of life. So you get up in the morning and you think about maybe 10 to 15 things that you're grateful for, right? One of them would be, I woke up this morning, right? So many people didn't get to do that. So, just listing those things that you're grateful for. Having some sense of, there's some people who they do affirmations or they do meditation, whatever it is that works for you, but just have that practice where you practice gratitude, starting each day, reflecting on all those things that you're grateful for, allowing that focus to shift from anything negative to all the positive things. Because when you're showing gratitude and being gracious, there's no time for a frown. You're so thankful, you're automatically smiling with gratefulness and thankfulness. So that was definitely the first thing I'd recommend, being able to practice gratitude. The next thing I would recommend is to develop resilience, understanding that setbacks are a part of life, right? Will we encounter setbacks in our life? Yes, indeed. Anyone, who has survived. And sometimes you see people and they're just thriving, and it appears like, oh, they've been so successful and everything's going well. But you have not seen the struggles that they had go through. We're thinking, oh, that's miracles, but it's not. It's a miracle, yes, but they work for that miracle. They work for those successes. They had difficulties. I don't care who it was that you see and they're thriving out there. They could tell you about so many things that they encountered on their journey. So don't look at anyone else. The only one you should be comparing yourself to is you, and then developing that resilience. So recognizing that setbacks are going to happen. We will encounter setbacks, but being able to bounce back, getting up from falling, right? And even if it's a half a step, you're taking that half a step, okay, is a good thing. And keep moving, never stop going, right? So the first is practice gratitude, and then next, developing resilience. And then next, we talk about embracing challenges, recognizing that challenges, we don't shy away from the difficulties, but we instead see them as stepping stones to our growth. So asking, what can I learn from this? What is it? And how could I do better next time, right? So it's a learning situation. It's not, oh, I failed and oh, I'm not going to go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do. But it's like, oh, yes, this was a setback, but here's where I'm going to do. Let's find out how I could do this better. What am I supposed to learn from this situation? And how could I grow from that? So for sure, embracing the challenge. The next I would say would be surrounding yourself with positivity. Who are the 5 people you're around? What are they adding to you? Surround yourself with people who pour into you. Spend time with people who will uplift you and consume content that inspires you. I don't know about you, but I have mentors that I've never met just by reading. I just got done reading a book by Hal Elrod. I never met him, and such a powerful book about the miracle equation. And I would encourage you to pour into books like those who are going to help you on that journey of personal growth and development. Next, set goals and learn from failures. Setting clear goals and give your life purpose. They give you life purpose and direction. So, we've always been talking about setting SMART goals, right? Specific goals, measurable goals, goals that are relevant and time sensitive, right? That's what the SMART goal stands for. We've been talking about this all these past few months. So yes, always make sure that you're setting clear goals and learning from if you're making the mistakes. And then, don't fear the failure. treat it as a lesson, as we talked about on your path to success. It's always important to make each and every day count. You know, it's so important that we identify what are those triggers that are triggering us, that is preventing us from achieving those goals, right? Being able to set clear, achievable goals, as we talked about, and then seeking the support to get to that next level, and replacing those negative thoughts, those negative feelings with positive attitudes. Being able to really make each and every day count. When we maintain a positive attitude and focus on personal growth, we empower ourselves to make each day count. We become intentional. So each and every day, we're intentional in reaching and achieving the desired goals that we're working towards. So we wake up with purpose when we're doing that. We're ready to tackle whatever comes our way. It's really about embracing the challenges and the obstacles and knowing that there are opportunities for growth and self-improvement. And that's a life changer when you're able to recognize that no matter what life throws at you, you're going to keep going. Yes, it might get you down for a minute, right? But it won't keep you down because you're focused, you're intentional on your growth, right? You're approaching it each and every day, and you're making each and every day count. So you're starting your day with gratitude, and you're going in with positive attitude, and you're embracing the failures, and you're totally committed to reaching whatever your goals and your vision, your dreams are. You know, the growth mindset is based on the belief that your basic qualities are things that you can cultivate through your efforts. Remember that making each day count is not about grand gestures or massive achievements. It's about the little things, the daily habits and decisions that shape our lives. And being able to recognize that, is a big deal. That whatever you do today, forming those good habits and cultivating them, that's what's going to get you over to that next level where you could actually say, yes, I'm achieving my goals, I'm reaching the level that I want, and I'm achieving those successful outcomes. So doing those daily habits will actually help you to make each and every day count. So how do we make each day count by our lifestyle? Each day starts off with a blank page in the book of your personal life. It's an opportunity to write a meaningful and fulfilling story. So every day that you get, know that you've gotten this opportunity for a blank page in your life. And you can write that story, one that's meaningful and fulfilling. So don't get bummed out by the challenges. Don't get bummed out by the difficulties that you face. Always remember that it's a journey, right? I know you have these specific goals, the vision that you're wanting to achieve, but life's a journey. It's not going to happen necessarily today, but you keep on going. You never give up, right? And it's okay to maybe take a break and relax, reflect, see how you're going. If you're going on the wrong path, sometimes aren't we going on the wrong path? You might need to reset, right? And that's a good thing. because if you're going down a wrong path, you need to figure it out it's the wrong path and retrace your steps so that you could continue on the right path. So consistently doing what you're doing towards making that step towards those goals, we need to do to determine that we get those successful outcomes. Never giving up, keep on going, recognizing that if we fall, if we fail, we're not sitting and not moving again, but we're sitting down, possibly taking a break, reflecting and recharging, and then possible reset and then restart. So always remember that that's not a problem for us to start over if we recognize that we're going on the wrong path. But always know that we're being intentional on our journey. And yes, we have a design path that destination, right? But it's a journey. It's not that we're going to one destination. It's a lifetime journey. So making those right steps towards your goals, your dreams, your vision, and never giving up. Taking a time out if possible, if needed, but always making sure that you're having those positive outcomes to get the desired results. By approaching each day with a positive attitude and a commitment to personal growth, you can ensure that every page of your life's book is worth reading. Challenge will come, but they will be the building blocks of your success, not stumbling blocks. So yes, I'll say that again. Challenges, they will come, but they will be the building blocks of your success, not your stumbling blocks. So why not start today? Make it your mission. Make it that your goal, right? That today I'm going to start, I'm going to be intentional, I'm going to be grateful, I'm going to have a positive attitude, I'm going to have all the right attitude and all the habits that I need to get to whatever that next level is. I'm not comparing myself to anyone. The only person I'm comparing myself to is me, right? And my journey, and then working on those. So to be successful, remember, identify what those triggers are. Set clear, achievable goals, and then seek a support, right? It could be a mentor, it could be a coach who's partnering with you on your journey. And also always remember that a mentor doesn't have to be someone that you're personally meeting with or whatever. It could be a book that you're reading that's pouring into you based on whatever those goals are. And then replace all the negatives with the positive attitudes, and you will be sure to achieve those positive outcomes and desires that achieve those goals that you're desiring to achieve. Always remember that life is a journey and every day is a step forward. So always just let's make every day count and keep on going despite whatever challenge, whatever difficulties you face, and know that with you being intentional on your journey, it will work out because intentionality and consistency compounds and you'll get the desired results that you need. So thank you so much for listening. My name's Angela Baptiste with Inspire, and you can reach me at inspired.com, and I'll be happy to partner with you on your journey on your goals. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Miss Angela, I would love for you to be able, to answer to us, why the inspiration, why the motivation, why is that so key in your three?
Good question. For years, I worked at Verizon where the KPIs, we talked about key performance indicators, right? And so I was always driving those, making sure that I reach those key KPIs. And so when I started working for myself, I was like, what's my KPIs? And so it's keeping people inspired for me. And then that's one of the reasons. So I named my business Inspired. Just my focus is to help people, to add value to them so that they can become who they want to be, right? So my focus is partnering with my clients to get them from where they are to where they desire to be. And it's all about helping them to achieve those goals and recognizing that, yes, we're going to face challenges. Yes, we will have difficulties, but the way that they have to look at it, the way we have to look at it is never giving up. Sometimes we might have to take a pause, and that's okay because we need to be refreshed, reflect on where we're going, possible, maybe make some changes, but it's just always keeping towards whatever our goals are so that we could have those positive outcomes.
I love it. And, I ask this and I ask myself this all the time, knowing what you know now, what would you go back and tell your 6-year-old self?
Oh my golly. I tell her a couple things, right? But it's like being intentional is a big thing. Starting your day with a plan. I think that's a lot of people, I see that, people just living without a plan. And so I would think that that's one of the key things. Having a plan for your life, I think, is one of the key things. Know what it is that you want for yourself, your family, and having those things, living a life by design. I think that's a key.
Yeah. And, being able to plan out things, being able to be preventative with things, especially us as entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sharing this with one of my clients the other day. And she's like, well, David, I thought it was going to take, a week or 2 weeks, to get this back to me. And I said, well, within our terms and conditions, it actually is a month. And I said, not only that, I said, let's stop running our business by the seat of our pants. Mm-hmm. Right? Let's start being preventative because I can assure you right now with the holidays that are coming up, Apple, Walmart, Target, all these companies are not going to be sitting there with stuffing and dressing and gravy rolling down their chin talking about, ooh, what am I going to put out tomorrow for, Black Friday? Ooh, what am I going to put out for, Small Business Saturday? Ooh, what am I going to put out, for Cyber Monday? And they're really being preventative with their businesses and really being able to inspire other people.
Yeah.
And really be able to help them out. And, throughout all your years in your business, what one customer or one testimony, stands out to you the most that when you do, because we all do, right, get to that moment like, oh, maybe I should go back. But you remember that one customer, that one client, that one testimony that just says, keep going. What would that testimony be?
I had a client and I just saw her too. And every time I see her, she tells, and she's brought me so many other clients and she will try to get everything I'm selling. It's one of those clients that she's just, she's so excited because she says I changed her life. She said she was the first person in her family to own a home. And she was able to, based on our coaching session, design a plan for her life. And she's purchased her home now. It's been maybe about 18 months since she purchased the home. And she's just overwhelmed with the process of how we work together for her to get to that. And if she just talks about how I really impacted and changed the trajectory of her family, she said, and all her generations that will come after her.
Yeah. And
so that was so deep for me. It gives me goosebumps.
And that's the energy, that's the frequency, that's what it's supposed to do. And even more so, right, when we hear these stories from other clients, and they tell us that we've changed them, a lot of the times they don't realize how much they've changed us. And we've been on this journey together. Like, you know what? Maybe I should be paying you, because the same situation that you're talking about,
I know.
I might be dealing with. And that's why we always share that we are one conversation. We are one old school Zoom call away from changing somebody else's life, changing somebody else's story, and helping them understand the landmines, helping them, and more importantly, helping yourself remember how far up the mountain you've made it and what you've accomplished. And even more importantly, how we make this bond together. And, with the name of the company, inspired. Why the name of the company? What inspired that? Why the name?
Because my focus is really to make a difference in the lives of, my clients, for them to really want to be inspired and to move on to be the best, whoever they are, the best person that they can be.
Yeah. And with that being said, we all have our talents. We all have, things that go on. What are some of the things that you see with your clientele, right, that they face, that is that hurdle, that once they get over that hurdle, it's like, okay, we got it?
I think it's a big one I see, because I have a lot of females for some reason in my business, and a lack of belief in themselves. I find that a lot. So I'm constantly encouraged in each and every one of that, speaking affirmations into their lives and encouraging them for them to do the same, and also to know that they are enough. You are enough. I mean, yes, you're unique for a purpose, for a reason, because you're blessed, and recognizing that, yes, there's no other person like you. And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I think that's the common denominator that we all hear, that, hey, believe in yourself. Hey, it's already done. I remind people there is no such thing as trying. There's either execution or execution.
I know.
Right?
You can't try to sit down. You either sit or you don't.
That part, right? And so, it's where we have to truly believe in ourselves and understand that it's already done, and enjoying the journey. I think so often we, especially in today's society and the way society makes things, is because it's instant gratification. We want things so easily, or we see that it's so easily to get. And unfortunately, it's not. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody's ready to die. And that's really, what it takes to be able to be successful, be able to climb up the mountain, and be able to say, hey, I accomplished this. And it's, when you do accomplish that, you look back at it, and then you kind of wish for those days as you were getting there, because as you grow, your business will grow, your relationship will grow, your communication skills will grow. All of these things will grow. And if you find yourself in a rut, you find yourself in a position right now that really isn't serving you well, then I'd encourage you all to really take an internal look of how you're showing up. What energy and what vibration are you having? Because I had to do that myself, because the person you see now was not who I was, 5-7 years ago. It took, not just a mindset, but it took a mind shift. A lot of us have a mindset right now, but we're not willing to make that mind shift, because it's getting rid of the old, it's reconditioning, it's reprogramming, getting ourselves away from our family, our friends, and that type of surrounding. And that's what I share.
If it doesn't, if it's not serving you, then because the environment is a big deal, right? If we have a plant and we plant it in bad soil, it's not going to thrive. So it is for us. If we're in an environment that's not good for us, we will not thrive. And so that's one of the reasons why I talk about who are the 5 people you're surrounding yourself with. What are they doing for you? Are they helping you? Or are they hindering you? And once you think about that, well, if you feel that they're hindering you, then it's time to walk away from that, right? Because it's doing you no good.
Yeah.
So
and you say that, I look, I had to do that, and it was very hard to do. I had a friend that before, I made the pivot and I made the switch. We would go out to the bar, we would go here, we would go there. We were those people that were posting online, ooh, look at us, right? And then when I did make that shift and I did start, losing my weight and helping people out, that same friend was like, hey, why are you doing all of this? Why are you showcasing this? And I said, hold on. There shouldn't have been a problem. How is it now a problem that I'm helping people with their health, their money, their lifestyle, and I'm posting these things? And that wasn't a problem when we were posting about the bad things. And ever since that moment to this day, I have not talked to that person. I literally hung up on that person and never talked to them again because I realized I had to make the shift. And a lot of the times, I'm sorry to say, we have to do that if you want to go up. Everybody's not meant to go on that boat with you, right?
Yeah.
You can help people, but you can't save them. That saving part is up to them. And most people aren't willing to make that mindset shift. And not only that, to be self-disciplined, to change their standards, to change, the story that they tell themselves, and to have that conversation with that soul that really is the true tester of when you start having that conversation with that soul and changing your surroundings. And it takes a lot of strength to do that and commitment more than anything, to do that. And so, Baptiste, I love you bringing up, you got anything else you want to share real quick? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, just to agree with you, because if you stayed around with that person and you weren't doing the right things, then more like you're going to gravitate to all the bad things. And that's no good, So it's good that you have to pull away from that.
Yeah. So yes. And it's tough. It's tough. And so before we get out of here, Ms. Baptiste, can you please tell the people one more time, where can they find you? Where can they get your information from?
Oh, sure. My website is www.inspires with a S, right, .shop. And then, of course, I'm on Facebook and I'm on LinkedIn. My phone number is 770-262-1680.
I love it. I love it. Don't be calling her after 10, okay?
No, the phone is locked after 9.
Perfect. Well, we thank you so much for joining us today. It was an absolute pleasure. And as always, it's always good to hear your share and your story. So we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Have a good evening, and thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college and for the K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to this scholarship fund, or you can go to the Cash App that's on your screen. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 in cash to 10 students. Students, you got to go register as well. We can't be collecting all this and have no students to give it to. So go and register at the same website, www.blackbusinessexpo.com. And more importantly, I want you all to know that every single dollar is going to the scholarship fund. And we want to thank our Business Expo sponsors for October 2023, and that is going to be NC 100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rich Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, BHS Management, the Margie McLean Foundation, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Marlin Shaw Global, Malin Shani Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, The Hello LLC, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
La connexion. La connexion.
In a world obsessed with the cult of celebrity, I challenge you not to aspire to anyone else's greatness, but instead strive to reveal and ignite the greatness within you.
Are you serious?
I totally think that that's it.
Hey.
No!
Hey! To me, sexy is a man that knows who he is and what he wants.
Okay.
He's comfortable. You look at him, you see him, he's just comfortable being himself. And you're like,
Baby, be you.
Be you, baby.
Just be you. I like it. Introducing the Be You collection, exclusively available at K&G Fashion Superstore.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business.
The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics are essential platforms for Black business owners globally. They provide the tools and support you need to succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Join us today as we collaborate together with businesses from around the world to support our children, students, and young future entrepreneurs, Black businesses and corporations. We raise funds for students going to college and young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be business owners, and we invite you to be a contributor today. Visit the website www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to connect with and learn more about how the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics can help you not only share your amazing business story to businesses, but also serve future generations. Hello, my name is David Jones, CEO and co-founder of the Hello LLC, where we help businesses build a culture, brand and experience, and leverage technology to pivot into Web3. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into Roku, Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, Twitch, and Google Podcasts. Tune in, turn on, and let's thrive.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
I am from Washington, D.C., but I was raised in Durham, North Carolina. I came to Durham when I was about 5 or 6, and then I traveled back and forth to D.C. because it's where my people are from. One of the unique things about my family is my mother, she's also an artist. She does quilting, and she does a lot of artistic things. And then my son, he draws with both hands, his right hand and his left hand, like I do. So that's kind of a family trait. And then my other son, he's a videographer, and my daughter, she works, she's a regional vice president for Sunglasses. When you start out drawing and sketching, you want to continue to explore, you know, each avenue. I do pastels, I do pen and ink, I do painting, I do acrylics. I haven't done oils yet, but I try to do all facets of art. What I say to a lot of times to people is, you know, you can't put yourself in a box when you're an artist. You have to explore. And over the course of my life, I've tried to explore different mediums. I also do sculpture as well. I choose my subjects by the intensity that they have in their faces, or the intensity that somebody is moving, because I do more than portrait drawings. I also do I do abstract, and then I do figurative drawing also. Well, what happened in this particular show is that I started out trying to come up with something that would be a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. So I was working on a Barack Obama show, and they wanted me to do some paintings of Barack. And so what I did was, because of the deadlines, I kind of did it kind of fast. And then I realized when I was doing it fast, I enjoyed it. And so then I started doing other pieces the same way, and I started to enjoy those pieces also. And so I came up with this particular style, and it's a style of lines and colors. And what's interesting is that when I was in college, I did a show called Lines, Colors, and I talked about the boldness of the blacks, the hotness of the whites, and this is how this has come about, later on in my life. And the colors comes from a lot of the entertainers that I work with, where they wear different colors. They don't wear, your plain reds or your whites. They wear different colors, and so that's also another piece of what's giving me the colors. The subtitle of this show is Faces That Speak Life. That's real critical. Faces that speak life. Each one of these pieces is a life source and a life energy that's being put on display for people that are looking at it. I always say in terms of my art, it's not important that I draw them. It's important what you get out of what I draw. I don't try to just draw it because you like it. People wanted me to do prints. I didn't do prints. People asked me to do different people, but the people that I choose are people that make a difference in the lives of people in the world. So the human landscape idea was, again, as I say, the lines represent your emotions, it represents your ideas, and it represents your journey as a human being. And that's why you get the different pieces and the different looks. And as you notice, I try not to do one look that looks alike another look. And that's what's the most important part of this show.
Art to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. It explodes onto the canvas.
You are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City, USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
And good evening, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC. Hello is committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, Black owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from all over the world, from London to Singapore, to Africa, to Japan, to North Carolina, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, cities from all over the United States. And I'm coming to you live from Guanajuato, Mexico. Yes, a brother is in Mexico. And the Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, to inspire, to educate businesses about businesses and businesses leaning into the future. And more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to welcome you all to come and watch the Black Business Network, the Black Business Olympics in the Hello Plaza in Metaverse that you can join from your laptop, from your cell phone, from your VR headsets, especially with those Quest 3 headsets that just came out about 2 weeks ago. And more importantly, being able to see the future. And more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I am your prime speaker for tonight as we close the show. And today I want to be able to showcase to you guys the business is definitely moving forward. Your business has to be able to pivot and pivot fast because things are changing faster than ever. And it's not this, oh, back in my time or, oh, this, that, and the other. You know, it's happening now. And I tell people that more importantly. And, you know, I share this with people is that, you know, hello, like I said earlier, is just not some cute and adorable thing. We literally came up with this, you know, business after I went through that mind shift of changing my mindset. And this was one of the blueprints or the mind prints that I had to shift. And I knew that I had to get out of that old conditioning way and understand that it was time to pivot. It was time to transition because a job just over broke or just obeying the boss wasn't cutting it for me. I don't know about you, but I knew that there was more in life. There was more that I wanted to accomplish, especially after seeing my parents, seeing my mother, seeing my father, my mother working, you know, full time, my father owning his own business. And I'll never forget a time when my father had went to go and clean out this restaurant because he was one of the best barbecue cookers in Houston, Texas. I don't know where you're from, but come and see him. And, you know, he really was getting to the final touches of starting his restaurant, and boom, you know, it didn't falter the way that he wanted to go. And, you know, he went back to starting his construction business, but I never forgot that look in his eye of, you know, wanting to start something and do something with this passion. And that is what I want you all to be able to understand, that right now with business moving into the future is that you can have your business simply by copy, paste, drag, drop. And that is what business is about today, especially as we move forward. And I'm going to share some things with you all to really pivot you and direct you. And I talk facts. I do not talk feelings. And a lot of the times we will allow our feelings to get in the way of us making a decision. And, you know, we're here building the workplace of the future. The workplace is changing, and we are here to help you keep up. We save businesses time by utilizing AI systems and technology that creates a dynamic experience that will impact your culture and impact your bottom line. And, you know, more importantly, how we do that is we help businesses and workplaces, you know, thrive on cultural adaptability with utilizing AI solutions and 3D technology, and really helping you all understand that, you know, leveraging this AI, leveraging this Web3 is a benefit for us as a culture, for us as, you know, really moving from reality to virtual doing business. We were just talking with a young lady earlier, and she was saying, hey, if you are going to these networking events and you are, Dr. Price said, if you're going to these networking events, the networking ninja, and you're handing out business cards, that's old. Why are you doing that? That's going in somebody's purse. That's going to somebody's wallet. That's going to somebody's cup holder. And they aren't utilizing it. And you might be one of those people that got a ton of cards in your cup holder right now. When you go to your car, remember me. Hello. And so, I want you all to understand that as we pivot utilizing this AI technology, as we pivot utilizing this Web3, aka the metaverse, right, which is nothing more than the third generation of the internet, that we have to be able to adapt because companies are already doing that. And not only that, I want you all to understand this, right? What comes after 2? 3. And we've been using this Web 2.0, right? TPX, or at first it was called ArtNet, then it went to TPX, and then went to web, then it went to com, then it went to internet, then it went, to the gram and Facebook and all the rest of the stuff. And this is where we've made that transition. And I want us as a Black community to understand that, literally metaverse is, better education. Metaverse is economic power. The metaverse is community building. Metaverse is for us to all be self-expressed. Metaverse is for our culture to be preserved. The metaverse is for social justice to be, at its finest. And so when we look at this new technology that we are pivoting from this 2D world to this 3D world, I want us to understand that you're hearing of these virtual classrooms. You're going to start seeing virtual family reunions in metaverse. You're going to start seeing, family building on metaverse, as some of you right now are doing Zoom calls, with the family. Why not step that up into a 3D immersive experience? You just saw Dr. Eric Kelly's artwork, where he's going to be able to take his artwork and put it into an art gallery in the metaverse where people can come and see it from all around the world. You're going to be able to bring awareness to these things and not have to worry about it being taken down or this, that, and the other. And so when I remind people that us being able to look at the future is going to be a benefit. And as the gentleman talked about last month when he shared, he said, David, and this blew my mind. He said, David, when there's an apple tree and that apple tree grows 14, apples, and an apple falls off and you plant the seed in the ground and it grows another tree, that tree now creates 14. And so now you got 28 apples. And so where has there ever been in history that whenever we've created more, that there has been a problem? And he went down the line when we created, cars. It created better transportation where there was more jobs. When, they created the computer, it created an abundance amount of communication for us all to collaborate and for us to be doing exactly what we're doing now. And so when we think about this AI, when we think about this metaverse, when we think about this adding, I want us not to be scared, because something also that was shared was that, not too sure about this AI, right? Artificial intelligence. And I am here to tell you, it's adopting intelligence. Are you willing to adopt the new change? Are you willing to shift from the internet, which was the library, to now the metaverse being the theme park? Are you willing to adapt from going to read the newspaper to now going to, a movie theater? Are you willing to adapt from the internet, right, being the highway, and the metaverse being the city? And all of those, you probably saying, yeah, ain't nobody going to no library right now. Ain't nobody reading no newspaper right now. Ain't nobody, want to go walk on no highway right now or ride a horse right now. And so a lot of the times we fail to forget these things that, make us and help us get more of what we want in a faster way. And that's something that we remind people at the Hello LLC, is that we're here to buy you time. We are here to create more time for you because I'm here to share with you, look, your business is cute and adorable, what you got going, how it's growing, but your business does not grow if you don't grow. If your business is not growing, that is more so because you aren't growing and you aren't shifting that mindset and you aren't able to adapt to these things that are happening. And you're that person at that networking event saying, "Ooh, let me find my card. Oh, I ain't got my card. Hold on." And you give that person your card, and that card is going in their cup holder. It's going in their pocket. It's going in their jacket. It's going where they ain't going to watch it no more. And this is why we encourage people to update and utilize systems like our Biz in a Box. That literally is your one app, one tap application that allows you to go to a business or corporation and say, "Hey, here, take a picture of my QR code," and it takes you directly to your website, AKA your landing page, AKA your funnel, AKA what we call your one-stop shop, your Biz in a Box that has all of these applications that allows you to transition people to your Instagram, to your Facebook, to your Twitter, to your TikTok, to your YouTube, for people to be able to get this information because it's speed, it's time, and it's relevancy of how fast you can get that. And more importantly, make it easier and adaptable. And so this is where we share with people that they have to be willing to make that transition and make that pivot, because if you don't make that pivot, you're going to be in a world of trouble. And we share that by, telling people is that not only does your Biz in a Box allow you to build your foundation and allow you to showcase your brand, your business in a completely different way. And I even shared this with a gentleman the other day. He said, "You know what, David, my marketing and my branding isn't important to me. That's not important." I said, "Excuse me?" I said, "I tell you what, let's go to Apple, Walmart, Target, Gucci, Fendi, all of those companies, and let's go tell them that their marketing and branding is nothing. And I can assure you, you probably will be escorted out the front door like they did on Beverly Hills Cop. Okay, you got the door, you got the window, you pick." And so, this is where we encourage people to really understand you got to be able to make that pivot. You got to be able to make that shift. And even more so, right, being able to have your business all on one platform and be able to shift people to your 3D metaverse, be able to showcase your business in a completely different way. That a lot of us hear about metaverse, and we hear about metaverse from our broke brother-in-law, right, that's voting for American Idol from last year, sitting on the couch, eating Cheetos and bonbons, telling you what you should do, and they ain't even done it, okay? And so this is where I encourage you to understand that the metaverse has right now 400 million active users, okay? And that the average age, and this is something that we learned last month, and I'm going to bring it back to full attention, that the average age of the world, ladies and gentlemen, is 30 years old, 29, 30 years old. In some countries, such as Nigeria, it's 14. And so this is where you have to be able to reach back, reach around, right? And sit there and say, "Hey, my business right now is only catering to this particular target audience. What am I going to do in 10 to 15 years from now when this audience is over there and I'm over yonder?" And so this is where we want to remind you guys to be able to understand that these 13 to 34 years old, they're in TikTok. I encourage you all as business owners and entrepreneurs to leverage TikTok. TikTok has an average users of 1 billion a day, 89 minutes a day on every single person. As you and I'm getting a little older these days, not as old as some people. We're not going to name them names. But, you used to go to YouTube to how to do this, how to do that. It is now TikTok for the youngsters in this generation. So why would you not put your business out there and your brand out there and the value that you have to share out there utilizing TikTok, right? Utilizing Instagram, utilizing LinkedIn, utilizing these platforms that are based on your target audience, of course, but it doesn't mean you abandon the rest. Okay, which is the great thing about the metaverse, is that this decentralized world, right, allows us all to create and really capture our own communities, which is what you're seeing now. A lot of these businesses, these Apples, these Nikes, these, whoever, Gucci's, you're not seeing LeBron James and all these other athletes on these commercials anymore as much. You are seeing these corporations and businesses go to individuals that have communities that is targeted for them to get more return on investment. And that is exactly what you all can be doing in Metaverse, building your own community, being able to lead people and direct people to what you have to offer. And we all have a lot to offer because we are the culture. Hello. And so, I remind you guys all is that they are saying is that, that the metaverse by next year will be worth $800 billion. And if you don't know, let me help you out, because I shared this with my pops the other day. And I said, Dad, how long does it take to count to 1 million? He had no clue. I said, it takes 11 days. I said, how long does it take you to count to 1 billion? Of course, he had no clue. 32 years. How long does it take you to count to 1 trillion? 32,263 years. Okay. And so when we talk about 800 billion by next year, you might want to open up and start considering how you can be able to have your business, which you have different segmentations of your business, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to remind you of is that in your business, you have concept to product, okay? You have market to customer. You have order to cash. You have demand to supply. How can the metaverse, how can AI adoption intelligence help you make that shift and help you make that pivot is the better question. And if you're saying, oh boy, you're talking a whole bunch of jibber jabber, that ain't going on right now. But it is. And let me help you out. It absolutely is. That there is a company right now in Metaverse, Black Mirror, that is doing Black history right now as we speak. There is an artist right now, Fester Gates, worldwide renowned, right? He's actually created his own virtual gallery right now. There is a Black Wall Street in the Metaverse right now, teaching students how to use financials, how to use crypto, how to use these fintech industry tools as we move forward. There are professors and students and other artists that are utilizing this technology as we speak. And as I said earlier, I speak facts. I do not speak feelings, is that they're saying that by 2030, the metaverse will be worth $8 trillion. Okay? 8 times 32,000. Figure that out. That's a lot. Okay. And not only that, 37% of Black people are interested in metaverse. And remember, the average age is 30. So although you might be, ain't nobody going to no metaverse. There is. Okay. And 40% believe it is the future. And not only that, I'm here to tell you, Black women, Black young ladies, Black girls, y'all are kicking butt and taking names, fellas. We're going to need to keep stepping up, because these Black women are building businesses, building brands, and they are doing it. And I'm here to tell you, the Black Girls Code found that 70% of Black girls are going to be using 3D immersive environment. I know a 3-year-old right now in Metaverse that has created their own business and is making revenue right now. And so as we talk about, these movies that we go to, as we talk about all these, these things that we've been seeing in the past, I want to remind you all is that if you run in to go watch Marvel, Iron Man, right, Avatar, Minority Report, The Lawnmower Man, all those movies that came out, they've been prepping us for the metaverse and the future. And even more so, when we talk about brands, when we talk about businesses, these brands are already in the metaverse, where right now, metaverse, Nike, Nike, swish, just do it. $145 million in 2023. Okay. I'm sorry, 2022. Walmart ain't closing down their stores for no reason because you making a Jerry Springer and, you know, the next episode of Fight Club. No, it's not doing none of that, right? Walmart has opened up in Roblox to where you're already shopping online already. Your mama, your grandma, you are on this phone and you are literally selecting all the things that you want. You either going to pick it up or you spending that fee and you getting it delivered. So why not go into a 3D immersive environment that you could be, you know, on your phone, on your laptop, on your VR headsets? The Quest 3s just came out. So now there is no more excuse of, oh, David, those headsets are $500. No, the new ones are, but the old ones you can get right now for $249. And they just came out and said that they're about to release some for $200. And so if you went out this weekend and you might have went to a happy hour, an outing, a brunch, then I'm pretty sure you might be right around that $200, if not over already. And so you have to be able to invest and prioritize where you want your business to go. And just like Gucci sold $11 million this year, just like BMW just did a commercial with Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook about these automatic cars. You think these cars are just going to be driving or by themselves and you're just going to be, ooh, that's a pretty tree. No, you're going to be in metaverse while your car is driving. Time, okay? Snoop Dogg just did a TikTok, said you need to get into the metaverse. He's already in there. Just to get a piece of property by his piece is $52,000 out the gate, okay? When we talk about Adidas, when we talk about Fortnite, when we talk about Netflix implemented AI into their business because they were facing some huge churn. Because you know why? I'm sharing that password. And so they had to utilize AI and they were, you know, doing some other things to implement their business before they became the next blockbuster. And so that is where they took upon themselves to be able to create, you know, a new wave, a new string of revenue of utilizing AI. And so often we sit here and we don't utilize these things and we wait. Just like the gentleman shared with us last month, is that we get the wow factor. Wow, it can do that. And we're too late. We're too late to the party. And this is where you as an author, this is where you as a designer, this is you as, you know, an insurance agent, this is you as a teacher. I don't care what you are doing. The metaverse allows you to showcase your brand, your business in a completely different manner, especially, guess what, with the holidays coming up. Do you know how much of a different conversation it is going to be when I get to share, hey, you can go shop my Hello Wellness, my Hello Live Solar, my Hello Electric, my actual Hello Apparel. You can go shop the Hello Biz in a Box, the Hello Pivot, and you can go shop it in our metaverse. Metaverse? David, your business is in metaverse? Yeah, man, I don't have those $300 glasses. You don't need the $300 glasses. Click this button at the hellollc.io. There's a big button that says live events. You hit that button. It's going to direct you to go download another app, just like you downloaded YouTube, Zoom, Clubhouse, LinkedIn, all these other apps. Do the same, download the app and click the link again, and boom, you have adapted, my friends, into the future to see where these companies are already at. And once again, I share facts. I don't share feelings, because you or whoever else that might be at this networking event and we're having a conversation and people are asking me about metaverse and asking me and literally pulling out their phone and go and download the app and showcasing it. And then it's your turn and you pulling out a business card. Competition. I don't think that even has that's not comparable. We're comparing apples and oranges. And so this is why increase engagement for your business. Having a metaverse goes from 7 seconds of average watch time that we are all fighting on these social medias, right? From TikTok, from Twitter to Spaces to Instagram, all of these, you're fighting for an average of 7 seconds for people to know all that you do and to make a decision. Compared to Metaverse, you get an average of 9 minutes. If somebody got 9 minutes to learn about your business and what you do and how you do, and you were able to put it in a completely different environment, what do you think that's going to do for your business? I think it's going to increase for sure. Not only that, you get to captivate your audience. You get to bring on different programs. You get to add additional revenue to your business. Have you thought about maybe having a digital apparel line where you don't have to sell any shirts, no sweaters, no hats, no nothing? When people come in and create their avatars, they're going to need to change clothes. Why not you have your own clothing line? Hello. And so, this is where you all have to be able to adapt and to learn these things, because just like when the internet first came around, right? The internet first came around, and people that got into the internet and everybody else like, oh, what are you doing in there? They were learning the internet. They were learning what it could do. They could learn the systems. They could learn this. They could learn that. And what did they do? They went and created other businesses that people were going to need when they came into the metaverse. And so you can be, as I remind people, that, the metaverse is nothing more than the California gold rush. Okay. You can either sit your behind and wait until all the gold is gone, or you hear from Nuki and Puku and they say, hey, we got all the gold and you down there trying to get the leftovers. That ain't gonna happen, right? And or you can be the person that goes to California and sells the shovels and sells the supplies that are needed for people that do want to go out and get the gold rush. And so you got to decide what level you want to be able to adapt to, but it takes for you to really press the button. Okay? Because I can sit up here and I can tell you all these wonderful, amazing stats and this, that, and the other. That means diddly squat. Okay? It's up to you for you to be able to say, you know what? Expand global reach, virtual immersive experiences, customer service and client experiences, additional revenue. And I've upgraded my mindset. You know what? I think I'm going to go to the hellollc.io and I'm going to go press this button and go see what the metaverse looks like. And that's just taking action. And that's how you show up in life. And so often we don't show up, but we talk about showing up. I went shopping yesterday and talk is still cheap. And so you got to make sure, what are you doing? Are you trying to, have that mindset? Or you just talking about it? Or are you actually doing it? Because what this does is it increases your connectivity. It improves your insights. You get better analytics. You're able to increase productions, and people have to understand that you can create, in the metaverse storefronts. You can create in the metaverse art galleries. You can create executive offices. And that's why I said earlier, you no longer have to be on this old school Zoom anymore. You literally can throw yourself into this 3D immersive experience and be able to adapt, be able to showcase a different way. Right now, we talk about going to these concerts. Beyonce just had hers. When Beyonce figures out, and I'm pretty sure she knows this and her team knows this, they don't make stadiums for 1 million people. And when Travis Scott held his metaverse event, he got 27.5 million people to come watch him live. Okay? One time. And Travis Scott is off to the races, and it's just on automatic replay, because remember, there's 400 million active users in the metaverse right now, and it's forecasted to be at 1 billion people by 2026, okay? 25% of Americans will be on metaverse by 2026. And so this is where we as entrepreneurs, this is where we as a culture have to get ahead, because once again, we cannot allow ourselves to stay back behind and wait until everything else happens. And then we be like, ooh, let's jump in. No, it's too late. When we talk about we don't have our own, I'm here to tell you, We now can have our own because in metaverse, you are able to create at the speed of thought. We've been able to define gravity. And when we can define gravity, we can create and do anything and everything that you want to do. And so I'm here to share with you guys all. I want you all to really come and experience this metaverse that we have playing all week in the Black Business Network. It's literally going to the hellollc.io. You're going to see a big icon that says, come watch us in the metaverse. We have our weekly events that you guys can come and join us. On Tuesday, we have our helpful how-tos where we teach marketing, we teach sales, we teach strategies, right? And then on Wednesdays is our Wisdom Wednesdays that we have at 4:30 Eastern as well. And this is where we have conversations. Prime example, this week is going to be, the business workplace and, what's the future of it? And we're going to be having conversations about that. And then not only that, on Thursdays, we have fun because this is the great thing about the metaverse is it's edutainment. You get to entertain, you get to socialize, you get to network. It's everything that we wanted and more as we were growing up. We played Super Mario Brothers and, we all got to press the button, or we had the duck and we were shooting the computer, or hopefully you didn't bust the computer. You knew what was happening after that, right? And now we're literally, that person inside the game. And so this is where I encourage you guys all to really come and take advantage of our Hello Plaza Mall. Yes, we have a Hello Plaza Mall where you can be able to showcase your business, showcase your brand into the metaverse and be able to share people and put it on your website. Get one of our bids in a box. You literally can direct people straight from one link into the Hello Plaza Mall, where if you have a book, you want to do your book launches. You are an author, right? You want to be able to showcase your book. You have webinars, you have master classes, anything and everything that you want to showcase in metaverse, you can do. And so literally our websites are about to be obsolete. Your link tree, your 10K thing, whatever you have is about to be obsolete because we are pivoting from this flat 2D screen to a 3D immersive experience. And these cell phones are the new pagers. Say that again. This cell phone is your new pager. And this time my mama can't keep a cell phone away from me when she worked for the cell phone company and I was still sitting there with a pager. It was trouble. Don't your mama work for the Yeah, she does. No, she didn't give me one. But anyhow, we want you guys to join us in the Hello Plaza Mall. And right now, check this out. We have a special offer for the Black Business Network. For joining our Hello Plaza Mall, not only are you going to get an extensive conversation with us where we're going to build out this mall, create this mall to your liking, to your dream, to your concept, and we're going to be able to customize your pictures, customize the back office because you get a choice from an actual office space. You get a choice from a conference room. You get a choice from a media conference. You get a choice from an art gallery that you can be able to showcase and bring people into your private actual location in metaverse. And remember, people can join by their phone, their cell phone, or their laptop. And in this Hello Plaza Mall, we are going to be building what we say collaboration, where we have multiple people that have their business in this mall and we come together. And for the Black Business Network, we're going to give you guys a special where originally this is normally at $697. Okay. You join us, right? And you just tell us, hey, I watched you on the Black Business Network for the next 48 hours. I am going to give you guys $100 off of our actual customized package. Our customized package, like I said, this is going to come with a customized one-on-one conversation. We're going to go into your business. We're going to see what systems, what strategies, what you're utilizing to showcase your actual metaverse store. We're going to build out these customized, frameworks and be able to have people pivot from 2D to 3D. we're also going to be able to hold your hand and make out these changes as need be and make you, where you can scale your business globally and get more customer service, or give more customer service to your clients, and you don't have to be there. Because also we can customize these avatars to where people can come into your space and it can be talking to them. And so this is where AI, this is where the Web3, this is where the Hello LLC brings to you the future. And it's not nowhere near as expensive as people have made it out to be. And if you want a customized solution, we do customized solutions that start out at $1,000. And so this is a great way. If you have your own idea, your own concept, we can build it, we can show you, we can create it for you and really hand it off to you. And we can also be your helping hand as you build out this space as well. And so this is really where, ladies and gentlemen, at Hello LLC, we want more for you than from you. And we want you to pivot. We want you to adapt. We want you to make that movement forward. And all it is you pressing the button and you saying, hey, yes, telling the world and going and figuring it out. And now it's to the point to where it's not how, right, you're going to get there. It's who you're going to get there with. And we are and we will be that who for now and in the future, because we are the top 3D immersive agency in the world. And so we pivot your culture, we build your experiences, and we utilize AI and 3D technology. And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. It has been absolutely amazing. You all make sure that you are donating and you are supporting this cause because it has been absolutely amazing. And so with that being said, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Are you a forward-thinking entrepreneur or business owner? The world is changing faster than ever, and it's time to pivot and adapt to the future. Hello LLC is here to help you do just that. Hello stands for helping enterprises leverage leading-edge optimizations. Our innovative solutions can streamline operations, reduce overhead costs, and give you a competitive edge in a market projected to reach $5 trillion by 2030. By pivoting to the metaverse, businesses can tap into a rapidly growing market that is projected to be a significant part of daily life for 25% of Americans by 2026. As a full digital metaverse agency, the Hello LLC can help you create custom solutions to streamline operations, increase productivity, reduce costs, and drive brand recognition. Why should you pivot to the metaverse with the Hello LLC? By leveraging cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, and unlock new revenue streams. Contact us today to make the pivot.
Social media is evolving. It's more vibrant, more colorful, more energetic, and so are you. It's not just photos anymore. It's video, it's audio, it's subscriptions. And now there's Fanbase, a new monetized social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization for every user. No algorithms that shadow ban your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free and subscribe directly to your favorite creators for $4.99 a month. Plus, show some love by tipping on any post. Also, make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your followers by posting the amazing content you already create. And now, get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize, because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools. We help them implement, I love to leave the inherited lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income, and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. Wow. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it. If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that? Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Rose.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly. Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III. Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader, an expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.